Hey there, gorgeous gays! Version 2 here with Yakuza 5. When we last left off, it was an incredible cliffhanger. And by that I mean Park-san was hanging off a cliff and then she fell off that cliff. Sorry that it's been like 2 weeks since then. We left on a cliffhanger and then for various reasons. And by that I mean basically one reason of me restructuring my room, which took a long time and was very exhausting. So I've been out of stream for a lot. We're back. So that happened last time. Haruka got traumatized again. And then Akiyama showed up complaining that it was cold. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know where we go from this point. We're not finished with, like, Haruka's idol stuff, as someone in chat was just asking. Because, like, the whole point was, like, there's the Princess League and there's 3 battles for it. And we didn't finish that. And also, we didn't finish all the training. And I'm assuming if we never play as Haruka again and, like, we're just done with her idol stuff and that just no longer exists. I assume Deku wouldn't have told me to, like, continue with the main story last time and would have said you should probably keep training so we could, like, finish it all before that. So I'm assuming we're not done with her. I mean, I'd also just, even outside of, like, the meta aspect of I'm a streamer and I have chat guiding me, even outside of that, I feel like that wouldn't be the moment where you'd stop it for, like, Haruka going through all their stuff, because we've done, like, 1 out of 3 battles. Like, maybe, oh, you don't get to do the 3rd one because something's happened I would get and everything like that. But I also, like, I don't know, unless, like, part of our thing is just, like, Haruka ends up having to, like, resolve herself, and it's just, like, I might be going through hell right now and things went bad, but I have to carry on and fulfill my Yume for Park-san, because that's what she'd want me to do. So I have to do it for her. I can see that happening. Like, big sad character death moment is usually not the end of the Yakuza games or the end of the Yakuza stories. That is normally the moment that happens a little bit before the end, where it gives the characters, and by the characters I usually mean Kiryu, the resolve to go and do the thing that they need to do. I'm pretty sure that happens in basically every game except for possibly 2. There's a character that dies pretty close to the end too that, like, gives resolve to go towards the end, but it's not for Kiryu. It's for someone else. So there's that. Haruka started having a positive parental relationship, so something terrible must have happened to her. Jesus. You realize what this game's theme is? I mean, it's the theme for Haruka's part at the very least. Like, the concept of, like, achieving a dream and everything is definitely, like, what's happening for Haruka here. I have no idea how it ties into, like, I don't know if that concept ties... Like, there's thematic parallels between, like, Kiryu and Haruka and what they're going through here. Everything, I mean, it would, like, that's, like, if, like, we're trying to, like, do a thing for, like, trying to help people achieve their dreams and everything like that, that is a carry-on from, like, the end of 4. There is, like, a very direct line that Kiryu says at the end of 4 of just being, like, he realized his whole, like, he's been running from it for his whole life, but he finally realized that for people like him who have the ability to help other people achieve their dreams, that it's wrong of us to just, like, live our own lives and not do that. We need to give our, like, we need to use our lives to, like, help other people achieve their dreams if we have the ability to do so, and stuff like that, which Kiryu very much is, and obviously Saijima, like, he was literally saying that directly to Saijima, who is also, like, playable here, and everything like that, and so, like, I can understand that, and so that is, like, kind of what Kiryu is doing here, in terms of, like, Kiryu is giving up what his life is to help, like, Haruka achieve her dream, but also, like, what Haruka's doing is to, like, help the other kids achieve their dreams instead of, like, having to, like, immediately go into work so they stop doing everything like that. I don't really see how that ties into Saijima, though. It doesn't really tie into Saijima at all. Like, Saijima's thing is about being a teacher, and about, like, raising up the people who come after him to, like, learn the lessons that he's learned through life so they don't have to, like, go through the difficulty that he did and everything like that. Like, there's the very explicit teacher aspect that he has to that. So I can see that with, like, he definitely does that with Baba, but Is he like helping Baba achieve like his dreams or anything like that? I don't really see that. But anyways, if Akiyama's coming up, then Akiyama can tie into the concept of like helping people achieve their dreams very easily because of money. Part 3, second half, Shun Akiyama and Haruka Sawamura. Closing in. Okay, so the part said it's both. Maybe we alternate between the characters still from this point forward? I can't imagine, like, I imagine it, like, because if we still play as Haruka, I imagine it would turn around and say, like, if we're not going to play as Haruka anymore, I'd assume it would just say Akiyama. But her name is still there, so I assume we're still playing as both. By the way, notice Akiyama doesn't have Hana around, so look at the state of his place again. We're just starting the same way 4 did! We're just starting the same way 4 did. Akiyama's come back from shopping. I'm gonna immediately lie down, have a smoke, and sleep. Even his phone's ringing again. Jesus Christ. Akiyama's taking a nap because we spent so long talking about food in 14. We are 47 minutes into the stream, YouTube. Don't worry about it. Hana-chan!
Hey. Hey.
やっと出た。もう社長、朝まで携帯繋がらないってどういうことですか？
ああ、花ちゃんね。いや、ごめん。気づいたら朝になっててさ。
気づいたら？どうせまた飲み歩いてたんですよね。もういい加減にしてください。日帰りで東京に戻ってくるって言ったのに、私また事務所に泊まっちゃったんですからね。
いや、それ悪かったね。
それで、そっちの様子。
Yeah, why are you in Osaka right now? He's so good. He's...
そうそう。
Oh! A new branch. Okay. Sky Finance will have a second office.
電話も通ったし、看板も出した。大丈夫。
I got phones and a sign. Everything is good.
この2年、毎月のように大阪通って準備してきた事務所ですもんね。
Every month for the last 2 years.
なんでしょうね。
何か遂げない？その言い方。
This is 2 years of work.
視点を開くのなんて、その気になれば1ヶ月もかかる。
This is 2 years of work.
それなのに。
あ、ごめん。誰か来たみたい。またかけるよ。
誰かって、こんな朝早く誰が来るって言うんですか？
そう。
Yeah, money.
そんなこと言って、本当はまた逃げる気なんじゃないでしょうね。
また後でかけるから。
あ、ちょっと社長。
やっとご在宅ですな、スカイファイナンス班。
スカイファイナン
いつ来て
ス班。
もお留守なんで営業する気ないんかと思いましたがな。
まだオープン前でしたね。出直してもらえると助かるんだけど。
God, Akiyama looks so hot in this engine!
この辺でビジネス始めよう言うんなら、まずうちら通してもらわんと困りますがな。
Fucking Yakuza loan sharks.
どちらさんですかね。
近江連合の袴だっつうもんですわ。
近江連合。
そういうこっちゃ。
で、何のご用でしょ
う。なんでもこちらさんは無利子無期限でいくらでも貸すって話やないですか。ほな、1兆円ほど融資してくれまっか。
ああ、はい。朝からご苦労様でした。あんた方相手にしてあげるほど暇じゃないんでね。お引き取り願えますか？
なめとんのかおめえ。
ああ。
Oh, you punched a box! Oh no!
開封もしてないのに。
Oh man, not the box!
極道甘く見とると痛い目合うで。
あんたらさ、素人舐めすぎてやしないか？
なんやと？
みかじめ欲しくて来たんだろ？だったらそういうのに。 どうせこっちも話くらい聞くのにさ。
Oh, I love Akiyama so
喧
much.
嘩をしてこられちゃなんかイラッとするんだよね。
あ兄ちゃんわしらとやり合う言うんか。
よく言うよ。そっちが先にふっかけてきたんだぜ。
上等やないかい。
I love the way Akiyama shit talks. Oh, I get to fight people! Oh, I haven't fought someone in so long in this game. And I get to kick them. Yeah, let's go. All right, ready. Woohoo! Ooh, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, wait. Oh god, oh god. Oh god, wait. Yeah! Kick, 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 kick. Boom, boom, boom. Wah! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Dee! Ooh, wah! Is everyone else gone? Yeah, everyone else is gone. Alright. Wah, wah, yeah, yeah! Yo! 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 Jesus Christ! Holy shit! That's our first heat move!
今日のところは
We'll let you off easy, says guy who just got kicked in the face.
覚えとけや。
Honestly, I lost count how many times. I'll have to wait until I'm in an open area where I can actually move around a bit more freely to actually like listen to the music properly.
俺が片付けなきゃなんないわけ？
Because someone strong enough to yeah, show your strength by doing more than punch a cardboard
よ
box.
かった大変なことが。
え？
今ダイナチェアの堀江さんから電話があったんです。パク社長が昨べ自殺したって。
Akiyama knows
それで堀江さん、パク社長がうちから借りてるお金の件で話がしたいそうです。私、今秋山さんが蒼天堀にいることを伝えちゃったんですけど。
わかった。それでいい。早速行ってみるよ。それじゃ。
That's how Dynashare had money. They were talking about how like Dynachair's been going through like a lot of failures and they've not really been doing well lately. How like that was an explicit point. Like how are they still like funding like Haruka doing all of this and everything like that? Why is like Park not seem like too worried about that despite because they got money from Akiyama. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I have access to a hideout. And we can save and move items. And recover health. Can we appreciate this? Can we appreciate this specific thing here? Akiyama got a safe with an actual fucking lock and keypad. His biggest character development from Yakuza 4. He has learned to actually lock his money away instead of leaving it in a safe that just opens with a fucking book. It's a complex mini fridge. It's a dummy safe. The fucking like extension cable mess that's going on over here. I can see it distinctly enough. He's not plugging one extension cord and like power board into another. I can see the loose cable for it there. One of them is just straight up not plugged in and sitting in the middle of the floor. Jesus Christ. Akiyama, you were so fucking lucky that you look like this. R/male living space. He really does. That's the thing is like, you have a look at, it's so funny like he just has two things plugged into nothing. I do appreciate how you can see the r/male living space. Two sides of the spectrum of that between Kiryu and Akiyama. Because Kiryu's place is not a mess. Kiryu doesn't have a messy place in this game. It's not a mess, it just has nothing in it. He doesn't put up anything, he doesn't have really any furniture, he has a bed and everything like that. That's all he has, So it's like one end of it where it's just like, I just have nothing. I keep my nothing tidy, but I have nothing. And then the other end of the spectrum is Akiyama, where it's like, okay, how many cans of Boss Coffee can we see around here? How many, like, finished cup noodles are on the ground, completely just sitting on the ground in the open? Why does my guy have the ashtray sitting in front of the TV, which is on the ground? Like, Akiyama sits here in front of the TV in this exact spot, using the ashtray here, watching the TV that close while he eats the cup noodles. And when he finishes it, he just puts it down next to him. I don't need to learn about Haruka's wages. I'm still a teenager's money. You know that dick goes nuclear, good god. He has one personal eye in the picture. The kid keeps face down because he can't face it. That's the one personal thing that Kiri has, yes. The fucking stains. These are tiles. This is a tiled fucking floor. I don't know how the table for the TV is in this box, but for this one. Like, this is a tiled floor. And he has stained it this severely. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, there's more fucking, like, there's more noodle balls sitting near the entrance. I can see the liquid still in there. Jesus. Oh, I don't think he lays on his stomach and kicks his feet while he watches TV. Jeez. Again, he is lucky he looks like this. He is lucky that he is one of the most handsome men I've ever seen. Crofts, by the way, you have found it. You have found the one man that I'm, like, as horny for as you are for, like, a lot of men, let's be honest. You have now reminded that I'm pretty sure he's a billionaire. Pretty sure it's in the billions. Well, he lost a lot of money in 4, so I don't know. Your luck is terrible today? Oh, damn. I love walking out the door and the first thing I get told is your luck's gonna be shithouse today. Anyway, welcome. Welcome, we're still in Osaka. Okay, so Akiyama's nowhere near Dynachair. I was half expecting it to be another Serena situation where he's directly above Dynachair in the offices. No, he's not. Billion in yen is just a million in USD. Yeah, but how many billions does he have? That is the question. How many billions does he have? If he has enough billions, then it would still be a billion, even in USD. Or at least it would be 100 billion as of 4. To be fair, he did also, like, lose a lot of that money with a helicopter. But I think 100 billion would still be at least 1 billion in USD, wouldn't it? I feel 100 billion would still be 1 billion in USD. Though that being said, the pile that was on top of that roof, surely that was not, like, all of the money. Surely, 1, he'd keep some. And 2, like, given how much money he says he has, it would surely be bigger. It would surely be bigger, right? Love it, so Akiyama has to go back out to the room to pick up all the leftover cash. Oh god, we have street fights. This guy's harassing this woman. Oh god. Chat, we're back to street fights. We're back to having street fights. We can walk around the city and we're gonna get punched again. God damn it. God damn it. And now they're playing as Akiyama, all the random thugs have come out of hibernation. No! White Dagger Spirit. Taunts. We have double finishing kick. Triangle during finishing blow, which is always really good. I'm gonna get that immediately without looking at anything else. The Increased health gauge is nice. Which, it's really low right now. We should probably get that. Triangle near a fallen enemy. I'll take that. I will take that. There's obviously somebody richer who's still running Sky Finance and giving out loans without interest. That is true. Well, again, the whole idea is that he's, like, he is the money elemental. He can make a shitload of money while barely even trying. Like the time between Yakuza 0, oh, sorry, Yakuza 1. Akiyama's that was somewhere between 50,000 and 1 trillion yen. Well, I think it's like, because, again, like, you have Yakuza 1. And during the events of Yakuza 1, he's homeless. He's that poor. And everything like that. And then he gets a little bit of money from the end of Yakuza 1. And in the time frame between Yakuza 1 and Yakuza 4, which is 5 years, he gets all of that money because he just, like, does stocks that fucking well. So even if he did lose all of the money, he could get it back pretty quickly. Please, I'll buy you some Magataka Takoyaki. Just don't tell Mama, right? Come on, son. Are you kidding? I can't tell Mama. Can't tell anyone you had those kinds of videos. Pop, it makes me want to throw up. Grandpa, I found all your porn. Oh my god, how dare you. Hello. Some chick just jumped off a roof nearby. Awful stuff. Just president of a talent agency, right? But that's the end of that agency. Maybe not right away, but it'll definitely affect their rep in town, around town. Could drive them out of business if they ain't careful. One day, Sir briefly possessed Kiryu Zero before finding its permanent host in Akiyama. I need Akiyama to do the same thing, where he walks up to a door in front of a business and opens a briefcase and smirks, and then he somehow instantly acquires the business. I was trying to see if there was any. The fact that I'm allowed to immediately walk here is just like, oh, okay. Sorry, guy. Don't worry, you haven't had the worst fall someone's had today around here, so like, don't complain.
Horia-chan.
Akiyama さん、驚きました。さっき大阪にいらしてるって聞きましたけど、それにしてもまさかこんなすぐお会いできるやなんて。
I'm not doing much.
本当に自殺で間違いないわけ？
遺書が残ってました。すぐ返してもらえるようですけど、一応今警察で筆跡を鑑定中です。ただ僕が見た分には社長の字に間違いありません。それもあってか警察でもほぼ自殺と見てるようです。
そうか、一緒ね。
刑事さんが言うには最近中小の経営者の自殺は多いみたいで、よくあるケースやと。
確かによく聞く話ではあるな、一般的には。
ええ。
そういえば社長の遺書には何て？
文面はすごい短いもんでした。
Well, that's not a
こ
lot.
う書いてあったんです。もう疲れました。ごめんなさいって。
もう疲れました。ごめんなさい。たくさんらしくないな。
同感です。
彼女に何があった？
正直言うてようわかりません。仕事面で敵は多かったですけど、僕が見る限り自殺するような状況はありませんでした。ただ一つ気になることがあって、その件で秋山さんに相談したかったんです。
というと？
社長が秋山さんからお借りしてた金のことです。さっき確かめたんですけど、入れてあったはずの金庫からなくなってたんです。
盗まれたってこと？つまりパクさんはその金を取ってったやつに殺された？
いや、そうとは限りません。社長がいつの間にかどこかへ移動させてたっていう可能性もありますし、社長が管理してた帳簿が見つかったらなんかわかるのかもしれませんけど、それもまだ見つかってなくて。ただ盗まれた可能性もあるっていうことは秋山さんにお伝えしときたかったんです。もしそうやったら正直なところ返済の見込みが立ちません。
まさか堀江ちゃんに払えなんて言わないよ。俺はダイナチアじゃなくてパクさんに金貸したんだからさ。
それは分かってるんですけど、あんな大金となったら
The idea that like, oh, we just had the money there. It's like, surely weren't you like
しかしこん
using
なことになって
the money or something?
こ
But I
れ
guess
から
it's
この
like
事
money
務
to
所
make back.
どうすんの？
That they're like getting money to pay back with.
この事務所はずっと社長のワンマンでしたから、僕らだけじゃどうにも。ただ社長がずっと力を入れてきた新人がもうデビュー寸前なんです。
新人か。
社長が沖縄にまで足運んでスカウトした逸材です。
Like, surely Akiyama's gonna realize at some point that like, oh shit, this is Kiryu's daughter.
今事務所閉めたらこれまでの苦労が水の泡に。
Like, it's totally
社長は
on how much Kiryu
そんな
told
ことを
Akiyama about
望ん
that.
でないように思うんです。
堀江ちゃん、その口ぶりじゃあんたパクさんが自殺だとは思ってないね。
当たり前ですよ。そんな玉やなかったでしょう、うちの社長は。
ああ、 全くだ。
秋山さんの方はこれからどないするんです？
Like, the only reason that she would do it is if she was pressured into it for some reason. That's the only thing I can see that would make sense. If she
貸した金
did.
はきちんと回収したい。もし誰かさんがパク社長を殺してその金を奪ったってんなら、そいつからちゃんと返してもらうまでだ。それに今の話じゃ警察も当てにならなそうだしな。パクさんがなぜ死んだのか突き止めるためには俺が動くしか道はなさそうだ。
秋山さん、
最後にパクさんに会ったのは？
さっき話に出たうちの新人です。今
I mean, as we
4
know
階のレッスン
from
スタジオにいます
4,
から
even
お願いします。
before everything at the
Yeah.
end of 4 happens,
大丈夫だよ。
Akiyama is not the kind of person to rely on the police doing their job. Akiyama's whole thing is that, like, he finds the system and the way that it works to just, like, not really function and serve people well. It's why he lends money, money to people the way that he does. He was literally told off by the cops very early in 4 about just, like, hey, stop giving people money. That's, like, shitty of you. And everything like that, and he's just like, yeah, but I'm gonna ignore you because, like, I'm following the law, so fuck off, go away, and everything like that. Like, even before, like, you know, a cop was the final boss of 4, spoilers, Akiyama was already a person who was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna just, like, let the cops, like, do their job and just rely on that to happen. Of course I'm gonna look into it myself. Deputy Commissioner literally tried to kill him, yeah. But again, like, even before that, like, Tsukiyuchi, like, which also, him also being the fall guy, which led, him down all that homelessness and all that. Yeah, there's also, like, the cops bought into him being and everything like that. Akiyama is not a person who, like, it's part of the whole, like, theme of 4 about just, like, the structures that are in place do not serve the people in society, they serve, like, the people at top of it and everything like that, and all of that aspect of 4 that makes it such a good fucking game. This is the only drink that I have. I didn't fill up my cold water. This is the only drink that I have. Don't judge me. Yeah, and everything that Tanimura went through. And in terms of, like, how even another cop was, like, gone through shit with the cops. But, like, even at the beginning of 4, before, like, any of the plot actually, happens or anything like that, because he found, the dead guy behind it, he was pulled in questions. And even then, Sugiyuchi was, like, telling him off, just being like, you're causing problems because you're lending people money. Like, you're disrupting the social order by lending these people money. You're causing a bunch of trouble. Stop doing it. And Akiyama's response was just like, I'm not going to listen to you. Leave me alone. Is Haruka just here, sitting in the sadness of the dark? Yeah.
失礼、ちょっといいかな。ゆうべパク社長と最後に会ったのが君だって聞いてね。少し話をさせてもらいたいんだけど。まあこんな時に話する気にはならないと思うんだけどさ。君ははるかちゃんか？桐生さんところ。
Yeah.
秋山さん。
Okay, so they do know each other. They do know each other. Hey!
君なのか？パク社長が売り出そうとしてた新人っていうのは。
Okay, so, like,
そういやさっき堀江ちゃんが
Haruka straight up
沖縄
did
がどうこう言ってたけど
mention, like, Haruka straight up has met Kiryu, sorry. Haruka has met Akiyama before at some point after 4. That's nice. I guess Haruka still would have been in Tokyo for a bit with Kiryu because Kiryu did stay with Tojo a bit after that, so she probably saw
社
him
長
then,
が
yeah.
秋山さんに。
ああ、彼女関西の金貸し連中には融資をみんな断られちゃったみたいでね。そんな時カムロ町になら無担保無制限で金を貸してくれるところがあるらしいって噂聞いて
Yeah.
彼女はすぐ東京へ飛んだ。それがスカイファイナンス、つまり俺の会社だったってわけだ。1年ちょっと前の話だったかな。
社長、そんなにお金に困ってたんですか？
ああ、いやそうじゃなくて、そのなんていうか別にパクさんが食うに困ってたとかそういうんじゃなくて。
It's interesting that Park got the money before she met Haruka then.
ちょっとね。
いくら
Park
だ
got
っ
the
たん
money
ですか？
before she met Haruka, so it wasn't like, oh, meeting Haruka made her want to get
そ
that.
の3億円
3億って。そんなに
そう。ところが今その金がどこかに消えちまったらしくてね。今まさにそれを調べようとしてたところさ。
それじゃまさかそのお金がなくなったことで自殺を？
可能性としてはある。ただ俺に言わせればそれはありえないな。
どうしてですか？
俺はさ、自分のポリシーとして金を貸す前に相手がどういう人間か見極めるためにいろんな無理難題をふっかけてテストをするんだよ。いわゆる俺流の厳正な審査ってやつ。そのテストをクリアできなかった人間には絶対に金を貸さない。蒼天堀からわざわざカムロ町まで来たパクさんは俺の出した無理難題を見事に乗り越えた。俺のとこに金を借りに来る客はその大半がその場しのぎの金欲しさにやってくる。
You can't just put the women you find hot to work in your club, Akiyama. It's a silly test.
まあそれが普通だ。だけど彼女は
Oh!
必死だったよ。
Oh!
自分の夢をつかむために石にだってかじりつく勢いだった。
Oh, her test was more than just working at a lace.
そう。
You also have to help Majima build shit.
彼女は金を借りに来たんじゃない。夢を買うために金を手に入れようとしてたんだ。命がけでな。俺の持ってる金はそういう人間に使われてこそ初めて生きるって俺は思ってる。そのために空から降ってきたんじゃないかってね。
空？
ああ。
Oh, remember when your mom died? Yeah, I got rich off of when your mom died, but don't worry about it.
とにかくパク社長には夢があった。そしてどんな屈辱を受けても諦めない強い意志でずっとその夢を持ち続けていた。だから俺は思うんだ。パク・ミレイという女は自分から死ぬような人間じゃない。
はい。
だからというわけじゃないんだが、はるかちゃん、辛いとは思うが協力してほしい。君は昨日パクさんに会った最後の人間だ。何か気づいたことがあったら何でもいい。教えてくれないか？
秋山さん。社長は自殺なんかじゃありません。多分誰かに殺されたんです。そうとしか思いません。だから私も一緒に連れてってください。
え？
お願いします、秋山さん。私も一緒に。社長に何があったのか私も確かめたいんです。お願いします。
参ったな。一応聞くけどダメだって言ったら素直に言うこと聞く？
I was like, do you even need me to answer that? You know who my
あの
dad
桐
is.
生さんと一緒に生きてきた女の子だもんね。
はい。
さてと、
Kiryu's not what we expect.
まずは他殺を証明するってことになるとやっぱり自殺の現場を見ておく必要があるな。はるかちゃんにはショック大きいかもしれないけど。
大丈夫です。
OK、 その意気だ。で、パクさんはどこから飛び降りたって？
屋上です。このビルの5階。
なるほど。まあとにかく行ってみることだな。
I have so much to talk about already. Well, the money is mine to land. All the clues are mine to find. Remember the Haruka coming to Kiri for Sajima's ceremony and they elected around Akiyama and Tanimura off screen around that time? Yeah. What I was thinking is that the idea after 4 is that Kiryu's not immediately leaving Tokyo. He's sticking around for long enough to make things settled in place. He didn't, like, rejoin the Tojo or anything. There was never, like, implied that he was rejoining the Tojo. He was mainly just there to make sure that everything was settled at the Tojo and, like, with everyone else before he left, as opposed to leaving immediately and not fixing the problem, like, any of the potential issues that could arise from what was happening there last time. So there is that. So I imagine Kiryu would have stayed in Tokyo for a bit, and Haruka is there. So yeah, I imagine that at some point during that. And that would also, like, that also would, like, show a bit of character development for Kiryu, because, like, so many times in 4, people say to Kiryu, "Oh, Kiryu, you're back in town. I didn't realize you were back in town. I also didn't even realize you were leaving last time you left town." Whereas this time, Kiryu hangs around enough and says goodbye to people enough that, like, Haruka met Akiyama when she had no reason to if he just left immediately. So it is also that and everything like that. But that this reveal also means that the very money that killed Haruka's biological parents eventually became the money used to fund her dream. Yeah. Yeah, there is also that. Yeah, that, like, yeah. Yeah. The money that was, yeah, the money that exploded at Millennium Tower fell for Park, and then Park used that money to help Haruka. Yeah. Does all come back around. It's notable that it's a notable thing that after Yakuza 4, Akiyama is still doing the tests. But I think it's more so like maybe the way that he does the test is a little different or anything like this. Because there's an element in 4 of, like, the way that he does the tests and everything is part of, like, the issue and everything like that. He gives all this money to Yasuko and doesn't, like, check in with her or anything like that, and her using that money, it ends up getting her killed and everything like that. There's him, like, funding, what is it, Kanamura Enterprises and everything like that. He gives all that money to that specifically to help Arai boost up, but then as he learns, Arai wasn't the person that he thought that Arai was, and everything like that. He was just like, I'm giving this money to Kanamura Enterprises on the condition that Arai becomes, like, the big guy, because I trust in Arai to do everything like that. And then Arai and everything like that started, and then Arai, like, kind of fell into that. It's a whole thing of just, like Akiyama at the end of 4, you can tell that he's when he gets all the money back after Yasuko dies, he's got all the money back, and he's just staring despondently at it, just being like, okay, I have the money back, but, like, I don't even know what I meant to do with this anymore. Like, I gave the money to Yasuko and it got her killed. Like, I was using this money to help Kanamura, to help Arai, and then Arai turned out to be a shithead. What am I meant to fucking do with, like, I have this money and I've been fucking it up lately. What am I doing? Like, I have all of this and it's not even helping and everything like that, which is part of the ending of 4. Akiyama giving all of the money to basically everyone. He's giving everyone, instead of, like, putting people through specific tests to see whether they're worthy of the money, he's doing the same thing that happened for him. He got the money through happenstance and everything like that, along with a lot of other people. So he throws all of the money off the top of the building to give out that money the same way that he got it. He didn't have to prove himself to get the money from Millennium Tower. He just happened to get it. So it's, like, a little unfair of him to, like, be like, oh, but I need to judge other people and everything like that. But even when he is judging other people, he kind of, like, loses sense of his judge of character. And it's not until he sees Arai's resolve to, be like, okay, fuck Munakata, I'm not working with him either, that he's just like, okay, maybe you can be the person that I thought you were, and everything like that. But it could also just be a thing of just, like, the way he's doing the tests could be different and everything like that. Following through on it more, checking up on it more, making sure that the money is being put to, like, the best way that it can and everything like that. Like, Park goes through a lot more tests than just Yasuko. Yasuko was put through just the host. That being said, Park borrowed... Yasuko was asking for 100 mil, right? From memory? Yasuko wanted 100 mil, where Park wanted triple that. So, yeah, go through, like, several tests and everything like that. So, but it even says that about Park then. It's just like, Park is, like, the most determined to achieve. Like, Park wants to do this to achieve a dream and everything like that. He actually asked to deliver a letter to Matrimo. He was the one who put her on a construction job. You know, should after this Ramsa Bara. Okay, oh, we have to do that today, absolutely. I'm playing as Akiyama. There's no way we're not doing karaoke today. But there's also a part of Haruka here. This is also a big moment for Haruka. Haruka has, against her will, in basically every game, been thrown into a dangerous situation. Like, obviously, the entire thing about 1. But in 2, she gets kidnapped. And, she gets dragged into the conflict, with Kiryu by being kidnapped by Sengoku, I think it is. And then in 3, obviously, it's, Mine and everything, like, literally coming to her home and everything like that. In 4, it's Hamazaki showing up at her doorstep, even though Hamazaki wasn't threatening her or anything like that. But it's also another element of showing Haruka's growth. It's an element of showing Haruka's growth here. Like, obviously, this situation has happened to Haruka. Like, she didn't obviously have a choice in, like, Park dying or anything like that. She didn't have a choice in that matter. But Haruka could be a normal person in this situation and just be like, this is something for the police to deal with. This is something, or just, it's happened and I just need to accept it and move on and everything like that. But Haruka is actively turning around here and saying, I don't believe she killed herself. I believe she was killed. I actively want to be involved in trying to get to the bottom of this. Like, when Akiyama is saying to her, are you sure you want to do this? It's with the pretty implicit, idea of just, like, we're looking into someone who committed, like, we're gonna try and find someone who committed murder. That inevitably means that this can be very dangerous. And Haruka, instead of Haruka being forced into this dangerous situation, again, she could just, like, say, oh, that's what happened and I have to live with it. Or, oh, if that happens, the police will find out and everything like that. But that obviously isn't who Haruka is and everything like that. And now Haruka's the one who's proactively just being like, no, this is what I believe in, this is what I've been raised to believe in, this is who I am, and everything like that. Based on my life experiences, I'm not going to just accept that this has happened and be okay with it. I want to do the right thing, even if it's dangerous. Which does line up with Haruka in other moments, like there are, like Haruka slapping Mine is obviously another example of that, of just, like, Haruka, like, it's just like, you're threatening us, slapping you might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna fucking do it, because everything like that. Even, like, in the last episode that we saw, Haruka does eventually get, like, Haruka's willing to take all of the abuse from T-Set herself and everything like that, but the moment that T-Set starts talking bad about Park is when she's just like, okay, treat me how you want, I don't fucking care. Start talking shit about the people I care about, though, and I'm going to stand up for it and everything like that. You can see the direct parallels to Kiryu, but also there's a lot of elements to it that are just, like, obviously Haruka is doing things her own way and stuff like that. It's like, the way that they're doing Haruka growing up here, in terms of just, like, you know, by becoming a protagonist, and she's making active, like, and there are elements to the story here that are actively happening that means that she is a protagonist. It, like, she is now a playable character, and also in this game, she is also the one who is actively saying, I don't care if it's dangerous, I'm getting myself involved because it's the right thing to do, because it's about someone I care about, and everything like that. It's very good. It's very good. Again, it's one of those things where it's just like, for so much of Haruka's part, it feels like she's almost out of character, because there isn't much sassiness, there isn't much pushback, she's letting a lot of things happen, and she is just accepting it, and it's just like, this feels a little out of place for Haruka, given how sassy she was and everything like that, but it's Haruka stepping into the role that Kiryu has, where it's just like, oh, I'm, like, in the previous games, Haruka's just like, oh, it's like, this is about me, don't like, hey, you're treating me badly or anything like that, I'm gonna stand up for myself and everything like that. But she's now in the situation where she's helping other people. I mean, even with the like the other kids in the orphanage, she's just like she puts herself aside to protect the people that she cares about. She slaps Mine to try and stop him from hurting the other kids that she cares about. She's doing the Kiryu thing of just like, if it means protecting other people, then I will push myself aside. That's like, okay. So she's not standing up for herself, she's not defending herself, she's not having her sassiness come out for so much of when you play as her here. One, to lean into the whole, oh, idol, you have to be a perfect person idea. But also to just be like, well, if she starts acting out in all of this, it's going to be not just her that fails, but the rest of Dynachair, and I can't do that. but then someone starts shit stalking someone she cares about, and she's just like, okay, no, now I'm going to stand up for everything like that. It's like, and also just like the moment where with the fucking sub story of the English tutors, where it's just like, this is nothing, like, if I talk shit back to you now because you're clearly a scam artist, it's not going to affect the business, so I'm going to shit talk you. I'm going to start talking smack about how you're bad at teaching, and then this is clearly a scam, fuck you. Anyways, Akiyama time. If there's definitely something that I wasn't really expecting, if there's something that I definitely wasn't expecting from a Yakuza 5, oh, right, we're going to the roof. We can actually now go upstairs. Something I definitely wasn't expecting from a Yakuza 5 before I started playing it is Haruka and Akiyama team up for a section of the game. That is a very distinct team up. That's a very distinct, specific team up that I'm just like, wait, that's what's happening in this game? What? Oh, hey, Yamura.
東京のカムロ町でスカイファイナンスってお店をしてる秋山さんという方です。堀江さんが社長の件でお呼びしたって。あ、そう。秋山さん、こちら山浦さん。
She keeps yelling at me to do an interview for what's happening?
どうも。それよりはるか、あんたボイストレーニングしたかったらスタジオ来いや。クリスティーナも来てる。なんかやってへんと気が紛れへんからね。こんな時は。ほならな。
さてと、ここが現場ってわけか。
What time?
はるかちゃん、パク社長が飛び降りた時間って？
今朝6時頃、近所で何かが落ちたようなドンって大きな音が聞こえたそうです。
なるほどね。
Where did she jump from?
飛び降りたとされる場所はどこかな？
秋山さん、社長はこの場所から飛び降りたんだそうです。
なるほど。自殺を偽装するには楽な場所だ。そういえばやっぱり靴は揃えておいてあったのかな？
ええ、そうだったみたいです。
マニュアル通り自殺のお手本といった感じか。そういうところもパクさんらしくないんだよな。なんだか誰かが自殺を演出しているようにしか思えない。
そうですね。
How far down is it? I mean, high enough.
ここから飛び降りるって
We're like 5 stories
ど
up.
れぐらいなんだろう。この高さだと下手すると助かっちゃうな。うまく地面に頭から落ちれればいいけど、足から着地したら複雑骨折程度で済むこともありそうだし、それにこんな繁華街の中じゃ何より人様に迷惑をかける心配もある。普通飛び降り系の自殺する人ってもっと場所を選ぶよね。
そうかもしれませんね。
俺がもし自殺するんだったらもっと高くて人思いにしてるところがいいな。
Feels like it's done here more so to just like implicate it more directly to Dynachair. Just being like, oh look, it happened at the offices and everything like that.
今わかるのはこれぐらいか。
もういいんですか、秋山さん。
ああ。ただ自殺が偽装されたって証拠は見当たらないな。一旦下に戻ろうか。
はい。
堀江ちゃん、突然だけど、はるかちゃんも俺と一緒に動くことになった。パク社長が本当に自殺だったかどうか、二人で調べる。
なんではるかちゃんも一緒に？
実は俺とはるかちゃんは以前からの顔見知りなんだ。まさかパクさんのところにいるとは思わなかったから。
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was her.
まあこんなことになってしまいましたし、もうプリンセスリーグに出てる場合やないもんね。
プリンセスリーグ？
ああ、今大阪のテレビ局でやってる対戦型のオーディション番組です。 トーナメントを勝ち抜いて優勝したアイドルには大手レコード会社からのメジャーデビューが約束されるっていう企画番組なんですけど、彼女その決勝戦を戦ってる最中なんです。
決勝？え、それってすごくない？
すごいですよ。すごいに決まってるやないですか。社長は何としてもその番組ではるかちゃんを優勝させて東京でメジャーデビューコンサートを開くつもりで動いてきたんです。
優勝するかどうかもわからないのに？
ええ、それほど社長ははるかちゃんにかけていたいうことです。そやけど社長が亡くなってしもた今、番組に出るのもどうかと思いますし、しばらくははるかちゃんも番組とかへの出演を控えた方がええかもしれません。
ダメだ。それは続けよう。何としても。
なんでですか？
それがパクさんの夢だからさ。はるかちゃん、さっきパクさんが俺のところに金を借りに来た話したよね。
はい。
パクさんが俺から借りた3億、実はあの金は東京でのライブイベント。
Oh, so they're gonna do like a huge concert. They were gonna do it. Okay, so that's what the money was for. To do a massive concert when there's a when she wins. Or when, okay, when someone wins.
東京での活動資金なんかも含まれているんだろうが、とにかく少なくともパクさんははるかちゃんが勝つと信じて俺のところに
Hasn't
金
she?
を借りに
But
来
she
た。
borrowed the money a year ago. Hasn't Haruka only been training for 6 months?
確か社長が秋山さんから金を借りたのって
1年半前だ。
つまりそれって。
そう、パクさんは決めていたのさ。
Oh, she met Haruka that long ago, but they've only been practicing. Okay.
はるかちゃんに東京でライブをさせる
Okay,
って
so when she first met,
まさか
okay.
3億が君のためだったとは。
Oh, I guess this is also. So I guess some of that money is also what the money
だ
is
から
going
この夢は
towards
簡
the
単に諦めちゃ
orphanage.
ならない。誰かがパクさんの夢を継いでやらなきゃパクさんも報われない。
Some of that because like
そういうことだ。
Park was just like, we'll make sure the kids like have money for the orphanage.
はるかちゃん、君のパクさんへの気
So
持
it's
ちは
probably
わか
also
る。だ
that.
から
So she met
一
Haruka
緒
and
に
was
パ
just
クさ
like,
ん
I
の
need
死を追う
300
のをや
million
め
for
よ
this
うという
girl.
つもりはない。だからこそ
やります。両方とも。社長との夢も社長の死の真相も。
A lot of weight is on this teenage girl's shoulders right now.
おお、さすがパクさんと桐生さんが見込んだだけはある。そうこなきゃ。よし、それじゃあ堀江ちゃん、君はちゃんと彼女がそのプリンセスうんたらつのに出られるようマネジメントしてあげて。
Princess, whatever it is.
そやけどお金がなくなった今となっては。
だからその3億を取り返して。
I'm gonna find the money, don't worry about it.
死を調べる意味だと思ってる。
秋山さん、わかりました。
でも社長の死を調べるって一体どうすればいいんですか？
やはり決め手は遺書だな。
遺書？
自殺でなければ犯人が偽装したってことになる。堀江ちゃんは社長の字だろうと言ってたけどね。
私も見ましたけど。
どうかした？
そういえば社長、少し前に手を怪我したんです。右手を。でももともと左利きだったから不便はないって左手で字を書いてました。
なるほど。だとすると遺書も左手で書いたはずだ。本当に彼女自身が遺書を書いたのなら。
ええ。
だがもし今回の遺書が右手の筆跡で書かれたものだとしたら、誰かが遺書を偽装
Orgita
した
being a dick. Vitally important
パクさんの
information.
自殺は偽装されたものってことだ。彼女を殺した犯人によって。
はい。
実際に遺書を見て確かめよう。確か遺書は筆跡鑑定が終わったら返してもらえるんだよね。
ええ、そんなに時間はかからんって言うてましたけど。
よし、それじゃあそれまでは一旦待つとするか。俺も自分の会社のこと少しはやらなきゃいけないし、はるかちゃんもやりたいことがあったら今のうちにやっといた方がいい。
いえ、私はここでずっと待ってます。こんな大事な時に他のことをしている暇なんて。
今だからこそだよ。
え？
君はまだプリンセスリーグの決勝戦もあるんだろ。暇が本当になくなるのはこれからだよ。だから 時間に自由の利く今のうちにやれることはやっておいた方がいい。
そうですね。わかりました。
それで警察から連絡あったら僕から連絡するから。
Feels like we're hitting like a point of no return at the start of Akiyama's character arc. They're talking about this, how it's just like, do all side content first. Point of no return. It's just like, I just started playing as this character.
ああ、今後のためにアドレス交換いい？
はい、もちろんです。
アイドルとアドレス交換なんてなかなか貴重な体験だね。それじゃあ俺は自分の店に戻ってるから。
はい、わかりました。
Well, I can't just wait around here, so I think I'll go down to the police station. Maybe they'll speed us up by getting the evidence back. We'll be back this evening at the earliest. You can use this time to do whatever you need. Alright. Thank you, Hori-san. Oh, no need to thank me. This is for Dynachair's future. Are we going back to Haruka? Or is someone back this evening? Maybe I should go home and try to get some rest. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. That's not how I was expecting it to work. The moment that I had both of their names at the start, I was expecting we would have multiple characters. Like, the moment it said Akiyama and Haruka, the moment I saw that, I was expecting, okay, so for the rest of part 3, we're going to be playing as both of them. I didn't think it would just be okay. For story moments, you have to play as one, but in terms of side content, switch between them whenever you want. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking of like a Yakuza 1 situation where it's like, you do it with like Kiryu, then you go back to Mashima, you go to Kiryu, you go to Mashima. But no, we can just change whenever we want. Does I realize Akiyama just conveniently missed all the Haruka posters and merch plastered everywhere? You know, I was talking to Hori for the first time, the lights are off. Grown men with special teenage girl investigating crime where they say Naruto a lot. Close enough. Welcome back, Ace Attorney. Poor girl's gonna have grey hair at 24. Yeah, Haruka's lived through, a lot. She's still 16. Haruka and Akiyama are different in that they both share part 3 with it split into 2 acts that focus on each. Yeah, like, obviously there's gonna be a lot of Akiyama. There's gonna be a lot of Akiyama in the rest of part 3, because the first 2 was exclusively Haruka. It's kind of why I didn't expect us to just be able to change between the characters whenever we wanted to. I was kind of expecting it would be like, okay, so chapter 3 is going to be all about Akiyama. You're going to play as Akiyama for like all of chapter 3, and then maybe you get to chapter 4 and like one half of it is one character, one half's the other. But no, just already it's just, yeah, we can just go between the 2 characters whenever we want. So if we want to explore the city, we can do that just like without getting into punches. Punch-ups now that we play as Haruka. Let's fucking go. Hiccups. Anyways. So I imagine the point that, like, yeah. As the power story calls to fight, but Haruka can't fight, so Akiyama fills in for her, yeah. We're gonna have to punch some people. Did I get anything from fans? No. But, the way they're talking about this, it really does sound like, hey, do most side content now before you continue the story. They're very much giving the impression that we're about to do a lot of intense story stuff. So can I just, like, go? So basically, like, the story will advance once Haruka goes to bed. But I want to look here. Okay, so there's no new sub-stories have appeared for Haruka. I wasn't expecting there to, but I just wanted to double-check that. Like, obviously, she's still got 3 left. And then, obviously, when it comes to this, we've got all the work missions. Yo! Okay. 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 Akiyama is now just in the background. Akiyama is now just standing behind her. But yeah, she still obviously has the dance battle stories, but she's got all the work missions that we're gonna finish at some point. But we'll go to Akiyama. We'll go. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna. No individual big thing for Akiyama. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm super okay with that. I can kind of appreciate that it's just like Akiyama's role in the story here. How do I? Oh, okay. I was about to say, how do I switch to Akiyama? It says talk to the character or go to the hideout. But the hideout is where I advance the story for Haruka. So if I go to Akiyama's hideout, can I talk to him there? I was thinking the hideout, like the save thing for the changing clothes there, but that is not it. Yeah, go home or Sky Finance. I don't want to go home because that's where the story advances. And I know you're probably, because it's like rest until nighttime when you get the letter back, that like I probably could sleep there, but I don't want to accidentally fuck it up. I don't want to accidentally fuck it up. We've still got story to do. So we'll go over there. Now realizing I'm gonna have to do something interesting with the thumbnails from this point onwards. My Yakuza thumbnails are pretty specific, in case you haven't noticed. I keep my Yakuza thumbnails pretty distinct as I go through the games. Where when we change characters, it changes that. I'm now realizing I'm gonna have to do the equivalent of this. I'm gonna have to do the equivalent of this, and just Haruka being in the thumbnail is just gonna have to have an Akiyama standing behind her now. You get a prompt to sleep doesn't immediately progress, that's what it usually does. Oh no, I definitely understand that, and I definitely would do that. But I'm paranoid. But I'm paranoid. Akiyama! Oh, I can see you're busy at work. Oh, hello, Haruka-chan. Any news? Akiyama! There we go. Maybe I better get some work done. What are your plans now? I think I'll go back to my apartment and try to get my thoughts together. Good thinking. Try to take it easy if you can. Alright, thank you. I'll be going then. It's also my look at keys are like a lot of weapons and gambling and stuff, but I wasn't sure of a good way to be like, hey, don't do them for a couple of streams. I guess, can I change items between Haruka and Akiyama now? Can I do that? I can't do that, can I? Shit. In Yakuza 4, when you get to the end of Yakuza 4, it's a specific moment of just like, hey, now that you're in the finale, characters can swap their inventories between each other, but I'm not allowed to do that now in this moment as Akiyama and Haruka. Ah, well. Ah, well. Ah, well. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. Anyway, it's Akiyama time! Akiyama time! I like how it says the objective is Sky Finance, because I have to go to Sky Finance to actually, like... Is there seriously no sub-stories? There's no sub-stories here? Seriously, it does make a point of like a lot of stuff. Stuff Akiyama instead of doing them as Haruka was so super. Yeah, so yeah, it's like a case of so yeah. Everyone what you mean Siggy's hideout. Well, we're obviously going to do the character. Is there seriously no sub-stories though? Fight music! We got the Spanish guitar going, let's go! Is that what that is? Or does it just sound similar to a Spanish guitar? Got progress story, just a little bit of unlucky sub-stories. That's confusing. They have this moment really just be like, this is the big, like, point of no return moment for him. Karaoke and hostess. Well, we're not doing hostess immediately. We will, oh god, we're gonna have to do hostess at some point. But karaoke. Ow. Whee! There it is. I'm trying to remember how to do the big rapid kick. It's on 4. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I fucked up the finishers on it though. There it is. There it is. What? This is so over the top, Akiyama. Like, he just doesn't stop. Akiyama had, like, even in 4, there was a lot of that. There was a lot of moments in 4 where it's like Akiyama's heat moves go on forever because he just doesn't stop kicking people. Akiyama had a lot of that in 4 as well. But some heat moves that is legitimately 30 seconds long because he just keeps going and going and going and going. It's hilarious. It's weird they don't even, like, start you as Akiyama and then go, hey, switch Haruka to advance. You just walk to Dyna Chair and auto switch. Yeah, it's like, it's a little weird that they're just like, hey, do everything that you need to do before you switch, before you advance on. Once you go any further, you're gonna be, like, locked in for a while and then there's nothing to do. And they automatically just give you Haruka and just be like, go to bed. It's like, okay. We'll get the boot, we'll get this because we need to see what everything else is. Squat down and taunted down to enemy. We have the teabag. Oh, the rising kick, extra evade. Ooh, essence of seizing. Steel weapons. I like that. I like okay, I like doing that. And rising kick. Is always good. Yo! God break with certain attacks. I don't know which certain attacks, but yo, let's go. Down in the next corridor. Yeah, the way all of that dialogue in the story was going, I really thought it was just like, this is the big point of no return immediately. And then it's just like, actually just go. But it is nice to punch people again in a Yakuza game, I will say this. Okay. Yeah. Bam! Whee! Whee! Jesus Christ. Alright, we're going for it again. Akiyama can go to the boss if you want that. Oh, yeah! We can do that. Akiyama's an adult. He can drink. Well, Akiyama's on first level compared to Kiryu inside Sajima, because yeah. Yeah, he's leveling up like every fight so far. So 3 is where you do the spin kick at the end. Wait. Yeah, 3's that, so. Okay, that's, yeah. So, okay, 1, 2, yeah, on 4, yeah, on 4 squares is where you can rapidly press square to do the rapid kicks, and then that's the, But the big spin overs on 3. I got a skyrocket? Isn't that the fucking rocket launcher? Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure, Akiyama, we have this already. Sure, alright, okay. Hi there, buddy. You're stealing Akiyama's dance. You and me! Let's go over to dance battle. Just joking. That's like the in thing now, ain't it? People love their dance battles. People love their dance battles. Yeah, never level up? No. Okay. Okay. Which song will Akiyama have? His song in the last game, I think the only song he had in the last game, was a duet. Hana is in another fucking city. So I imagine and we're also not in Kamurocho. So I imagine the song that he sings won't be Pure Love in Kamurocho. Please tell me he does. Don't tell me, but please tell me he does Bakumitai. So far, our other 2 male characters have done Bakumitai. Please tell me if he does Bakumitai, out of all the song options, oh my god, I'm going to actually come live on stream. If this guy's singing voice does this, oh Jesus Christ. You're going to see the desk on camera because it will rise up so high. Pure Love and camera to say goes out and replaces Sultan Bari. Alright, sing. Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Is this the only song in this game? Why is the model here also kicking? I want to see if he sings anything else. I want to hear him sing so much more. No, okay. Okay. Has there been any other songs in this game that aren't Bakumitai for any of the men to sing? Have they actually done any other songs? I don't think so. I don't think any of the male characters have had any songs that aren't Bakumitai in this game. It's the Bakumitai everywhere system. Akira Machine Gun Kiss. Yeah, we just didn't do that because that wasn't for you. So much more interjections are worth it. You know what we need? We need post-game. We need post-game already, so we can have Haruka sing this. Like, we can go together with Haruka to sing this, and then hear, like, Kiryu or possibly Akiyama do the interjections for Haruka singing. Anyway, Akiyama, of all characters, singing Bakumitai. Out of all characters to sing this, oh dear god, I am not ready. His picture at the end is just gonna be of the stack of money with the bullet in it. Or a cigarette.
I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒で思い出がバカみたい
It's the best it's ever been. I think I upset the dog by laughing so hard. Zarya, I'm sorry. Like, I know. I don't know if the point is meant to be, like, oh, when he was homeless, that was, like, a sad point in my life. But every single other version of Bakumitai, it is always fond memories of a prior moment that you wish you could go back to. So the idea for Akiyama that it's just him being fucking homeless. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. It's like I wasn't... Like, I mean, I made the joke that, like, the thing he's gonna be thinking of was just the money with a bullet in it. But the idea that the photo is just him fucking homeless. So good. Holy shit. Oh, fucking, oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Wow. Also, by the way, I'm mad at memes. I understand why, but I'm mad at memes. That's the best vocals for Bakumitai. Kiryu's an amazing singer. Don't get me wrong. Kiryu's voice is also that of an angel. Don't mistake me on that. But how you don't turn into a waterfall when you hear Akiyama sing that? Like, come on. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Who's ready to hear so much more again? Who's ready to hear so much more again, but with Akiyama just singing in the background? I'm almost at a point where I feel like I could do the dance for it. What are you shouting? Oh, it's weird not hearing Haruka sing this.
Hi, 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 hi!
Oh, Jesus Christ, so fast.
Kai, 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 kai! Oi, 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 oi! Shoo! Shoo! Yeah!
Shoo!
Yeah! Shoo! Shoo! Akiramezu!
Shoo!
Yeah! Kai, 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 kai! Shoo! Yeah! Go, 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 go! Whoosh! Konnaruja! La 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 la.
I feel like he would have lost his voice more during that than the actual singing he did. Akiyama, when he sees the fly, shoo! Again, I need post-game desperately where I can play as Haruka and have Akiyama and Kiryu screaming in the background with actual Haruka singing. I desperately need that.
Yeah, 結構だ.
Jesus fuck.
ありがとうございました。
Oh god. Oh god, I need to fuck him so badly. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, okay. Shall we continue with the main story then? Because apparently there's actually nothing else to do in this moment where we have to finish everything before we move on. Because we don't know when we'll get a chance again. Shall we continue the story? Middle-aged transcripts into a teenage girly pub. Wee wee, bye. Ah! Ow. Sorry, bye! Bye! Fucking hell. I fucking love Akiyama's heat moves so much. I love his heat moves so much. Alright, on the grounds, here we go. Oh, it's just the same thing! I'm trying to do different ones. I am trying my best to do different heat moves. I am trying my best. It's not going great. There we go. There we go. So, a big thing that I loved about 4 so much, one of, like, obviously I love 4. The more it sits with me, the more I do think it is my favorite. Obviously, replaying 0 will be, like, the real test. I have to re-experience 0 to see how my opinion holds up of it now with more context of the rest of the franchise. And everything like that to actually, like, solidify my opinion on 0. But I have a funny feeling 4 will remain my favorite. Something that I loved about 4 so much was how it used its new characters. Like, there was a very, very deliberate, specific focus on using 3 new characters to have them all distinctly different to Kiryu in some dramatic way, and also all three of them interact with the world around them in dramatically different ways. Like, it's a man who's a civilian, but he's got so much money that he can ignore, like, what happened, like, a lot of the problems that come with just being a random person who, like, who isn't, like, high up in power or anything like that. You obviously had an ex-con who's on the run from the law. You had a man who was a cop himself, and then obviously Kiryu, someone who has, like, a lot of, like, he's a social legend and everything like that. So you have all those elements, and also just the way that the characters fought was also a very deliberate thing. The characters fought in very different ways that represented their personalities. Akiyama has a lot of kicks. He's very flashy, he's very over the top, which is also how he uses his wealth and how he uses his personality when dealing with people and everything like that. He stuns people with a lot of flashiness that he can back up and everything like that. The way he shitstalks people is very, like, similar to the way that he, like, intimidates people to not fuck with him by doing this incredibly acrobatic fighting style and everything like that. Obviously, Saijima's whole thing is that his sheer strength and personality, the phrase I use constantly in 4 is that as a character, he is as subtle as the bricks his fist hit like, and everything like that. He is a straightforward, unsubtle person who has a lot of raw intimidation to him, and so his fighting style is a very brutal simplicity. Like, Kiryu is a very physically strong person, but Kiryu is a little more focused and a little more martial arts-esque, whereas Saijima will just clobber the shit out of you because he's powerful and everything like that. Tanimura is not a strong person, so a lot of his fighting style was being, like, a tricky person, using other people against them and everything like that. Like, a person goes to punch you, use their own weight to flip them over and everything like that. Get on top of someone to flip them over and everything like that. Because of that. And that's how Tanimura also operated in the story. Tanimura's whole thing was, like, trying to use what the cops would do against themselves to screw them over and everything like that. Or, like, using elements of the system of just being like, I'm a cop, so I can blackmail this business into giving me, like, protection money, even though I'm a cop. And then I'm going to use that money to help the people that this business is directly threatening by taking advantage of the fact that they're undocumented workers and everything like that. So, like, there was a lot of elements of 4 that very intimately tied what 3 new characters they chose and how they experienced the story, how they even operated in the world. Again, even the way you walked around the world and the city with those 3 characters was directly relevant to their characters, and so was all of their fighting. They told so much with all of these extra elements of the story. There's very strong elements of 4. So just doing that again with the same characters in this game, it doesn't do that same thing. Like, obviously the fighting style is still there, and it's still like, the character's fighting style is still very directly comparable to their personalities, and that's a thing that Yakuza has always done, because Kiryu's fighting style is very reflective of Kiryu's personality and everything like that. But just having the same characters and having them have the same fighting style as 4 means that this game isn't doing something with that, it's just carrying over from what it was before. So I feel like it loses a little bit of that impact of, look at how we're using different characters and using them in the world to tell the story with how different they are and everything like that. But I also can't deny that it's just amazing to play as Saijima and Akiyama and Kiryu again. I can't deny that it's also just like, but I love these characters and I want to see more of them and I'm happy to see more of them. Well, the main thing that we're seeing here is Haruka. They are doing something different with Haruka in the world in terms of, like, her interacting with the idol world, and she has to put up pretenses and everything like that, and have to act prim and proper and everything like that, so she can't fight and stuff like that. So they're doing a bit that with Haruka, but yeah. Changing protagonist at this time would returning to Haruka's apartment at Sotenbori. Are you sure you want to change protagonists? Yes, I am. Saitama is a big old softie. But he is a simple person. Like, he is a person who doesn't hide behind pretenses. He is not a person who, like, hides a lot. He is a very upfront, direct person, which is still representative of Saijima's fighting style. Like, even with the extra elements of Saijima that you do see, Saijima doesn't hide those parts of him. Saijima doesn't pretend he isn't the way that he is. Saijima doesn't, like, be like, oh, I'm actually, like, I'm going to pretend that I'm not, like, a kind-hearted person or anything like that. He's very, very upfront with it still. He is very much a, like, what you see is what you get person. But it does use that element in 4 to just be like, you think that he's just a hardened murderer, and he's trying to escape to try and learn what he can about Mashima, and his fighting style is just a brutal simplicity like that. But it's like, it's not that, like, he is strong and and everything like that, but he is just a very direct person, and he does have more to him than just that. One of the few characters who will openly cry and express his feelings too, which, yeah, it's, that, like, for all of the positives that Kiryu has, Kiryu does learn to express his emotions more. That's, like, a direct plot point of 3. A direct plot point of 3 is the game where Kiryu starts opening up about his emotions and everything like that. In 1, he is still trying to be a lot like a Yakuza and hiding them and everything like that. By just being like, no, I am a badass Yakuza and everything like that. But also, he goes through so much shit in 1 that it ends up breaking him down. And then in 2, he's just like, no, I am an awful person because people around me died, so therefore I have to go and get myself killed on another dragon and stuff like that. And then, like, it's a whole direct plot point of 3 of just, like, 3 is the first time that Kiryu is willing to open himself up again ever since going to prison and actually be like, hey, I'm willing to experience emotions and be open and upfront with them and everything like that. What you see with these kids, what you see with the other people and everything like that. That's like an explicit moment as Riki is dying. Everyone start crying, by the way. That's an explicit thing when Rikia is dying. Rikia literally says to Kiryu that it's just like, you're one of the best people I've ever met because you are honest with your feelings for other people. And stuff like that. Like, it's like the specific moment that gets to Rikia in his dying breath is when Kiryu starts crying over Rikia's death. Like, the moment that Kiryu starts crying and Rikia feels Kiryu's tears on his hands is when he's just like, you're one of the best people I've ever known, Kiryu. You're one of the best men that I've known. Because you're willing to be vulnerable. And I've learned a lot from you from that and stuff like that. That's like a direct moment in 3, but it takes several games for Kiryu to get to that point. Saijima is just like that. Saijima is just like that. Anyways, so are we okay to fly a plane in this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? We're all confident in this? Look at all the stuff that I'm carrying. Oh, I never got to wear my outfit! Haruka never got to wear her outfit from Park. I never got to wear my white and grey outfit to complement my white and grey outfit that Haruka always wears. Or is I should be back from station in the evening? Maybe I should try to sleep. I think I'll try to get some sleep. Have I mentioned where that's from, by the way? Part 5, but really, really, really fast. In case you don't know what I'm referencing, Part 5, but really, really fast. And I will always use that from now on, because I love it.
Akiyama-san desu ka? Sawamura desu.
いや、何かあったの？
そろそろ堀江さんが警察から戻ってくる頃だと思うんですけど、電話しても連絡が取れなくて。
If Hori dies, I'm burning down Osaka.
何か問題でもあったのかな？
それがわからなくて、だから ダイナチェアへ様子を見に行こうと思うんです。
それ俺も行こ
よかった。実は一人だと心細くて。じゃあダイナチェアの入り口で待ち合わせでいいですか？
う。 OK、 問題ないよ。
じゃあまた後で失礼します。
Why is Akiyama the one person who says okay in English? That's a distinct thing they keep doing for Akiyama. They keep doing for Akiyama that he's a character who says okay in English. He's done it twice so far already. Akiyama-san, this doesn't have anything to do with what's happening, but like, do you have a bed to sleep in? I have a couch. It's a man bed. Oh, it's Mac. It's Mac. Just a funny little quirk. Yeah, he just says okay in English. Okay. It's Mac. I mean, I'll take shots of anything, so I had an idea. It's perfect shots. Adieu. Who's this email from? I think they sent it to the wrong guy. Well, I'll look into it when I get a chance. Sup, Domino? I see a dog. I see it. Oh, the dog's waving hi. Hi. I saw the stream elements dog, and it's very, very small on my screen, so I couldn't see what it was. So I highlighted it in Twitch chat, but it says hi pie. Hi. Hey, Domino, do you like handsome men? Domino, do you like handsome men? Because I found one. I don't know how much of Yakuza you've seen. I can't remember. But if you like handsome men, I have one for you. If you want to know what my taste in men is like, Akiyama's like the idealized version of it. If you were ever wondering. If it says thank you in English to 104, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does do that. Said a lot of random moments of your Yakuza streams. You mean you haven't watched like me go through all like 7 games that I've gone through and memorized every single episode? That's completely fair. I need to stream more frequently. I have so many Yakuza games to get through, and this game's taken us like a couple of years at this point. I mean, the actual worrying thing is that we're almost halfway through this year, and I'm still only in like part 3. That's the actual worrying thing, is that we started Yakuza like after I was able to stream again. Yo, we're doing this one. Yeah. Let's go! Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, when I can start playing, streaming again, and we can start doing Yakuza again. I started at the beginning of, well, we had to do like one moment with Kiryu, and then we immediately went into part 2, and we're like now in the middle of part 3, and it's been nearly half of a year. I need to stream more frequently. There's just been a lot of reasons that have stopped me from being able to stream a lot this year, even when I've been able to, like, now that I can stream again. Catch up with Zero's plot and really enjoying it though. As in you're playing it, or watching me play it, or watching someone else play it, or because if you watch it, yeah, it might have sub stories. Not yet for sub stories. Not yet. We have to go meet up with Haruka, I guess. Enhance evasion, guard break. I want guard break. I don't know which moves will guard break, but I want guard break. Oh, quick step cancel. We do have also quick step cancel. Oh, heat gauge. Oh my gosh. There we go. Mow down your... Oh! Essence of triangle jump? Run amid 3 enemies, then triangle. Okay, we absolutely desperately need that. We desperately need this. Been a years in the bit and 5 memories in the best. Understandable. Yeah, I want to buy Yakuza 0 on Switch. I do want an excuse to play through Yakuza 0 again. I've been looking for one for ages, because again, just replaying 0 with that. But it's more so, I'm going to try to wait a bit on Yakuza 0 for Switch, mainly just because I'm busy in my own time and everything like that. But it's also just because they've added new stuff. I want to, like, wait until it's until, like, we have a grasp of what is new for Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, and what should I do with it in terms of the stream and everything like that. Because I don't want to just do an entire extra LP of 0. The only reason I would, like, the only way I would do an extra LP of 0 is if we did just the main story and we were super quick about it. Like, marathon it in the space of a week or so. Like, okay, for a week or two, Like, for a week or two, let's play nothing but Yakuza 0, and let's just knock it out in 2 weeks to see the director's cut stuff, and also just so I can, like, re-experience it, to see what I think of Yakuza 0 with the context of the rest of the franchise. So I have a better understanding of, like, what it is and everything like that. That's, like, really the only way I'd do 0 again. But I also don't know if that's, like, a great idea. I also don't know if that's a great idea. Why is this the original version? Oh, for me, it's just, like, content creator, so it's like, what is new in that? Randomly caught someone else doing as LP of 0 and got hooked. Considered watching it, to realize I had already been there. For too many streams, I'd be listening to the same conversations. Well, for 0's before I streamed, so there is that. 0's before I streamed. So is 1. It's like a quarter of the way through 2 that I started streaming. So there is that. I've been playing Yakuza 0 since like I played Yakuza 0 in like 2018. I'm very slow at the series. I'm sure at this point someone's put all together new cutscene and stuff, then just be like, oh yeah, there's a new multiplayer thing, isn't there? Hey, is that guy alright? Did another person jump, for fuck's sakes? Maybe someone should call an ambulance. What's going on here? Ugh. Whoa, man down! You alright, pal? Oh, it's the trainer from 4. Right, yeah, it's the guy that we chased around Theater Square a bunch in 4. Right, yeah, that did happen. Akiyama-kun! Yikes! How does he know my name? Everyone's staring at me. Ha! Looks like I've been volunteered to take care of this guy. Guess I'll start by trying to get some food in him. Hello. I forget his name. He's the guy from 4, though. You chase him around Theater Square. I feel like a new man. For a minute there, I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. Can't help but feel like I'm being taken for a ride here. How much can you eat, anyway? Oh, he knows that guy's name. I guess I don't have to do anything. Well, I definitely appreciate it. And, hey, what's a little food between old friends, right? Yeah, sure. Now, I just have one tiny little question. Okay. I do like this detail. Kiryu might be a terrible friend in terms of he never tells anyone anything that he's doing, and he never catches up with people unless he happens to run into them. But it is a very consistent detail for Kiryu that he remembers, like, once he meets them, everyone from all prior side content in every game ever. This is a very consistent detail with Kiryu. Kiryu will eventually go, oh yeah, right, you're that person from insert wherever he came from. Akiyama's forgotten who this guy is. A question? Wonderful, lay it on me. Who are you? You and your corny jokes. You couldn't make a hyena laugh. Well, I made you laugh, didn't I? But seriously, who are you? Wait, are you serious? You really don't know who I am? I'm serious. I don't know who you are. All joking aside. All joking aside. I can't believe this. You're actually serious. You're telling me you don't remember your senior officer? The man who taught you how to survive on the battlefield? Battlefield? What battlefield? Wait a sec. That over-the-top commando shtick. You're Psycho-san. The one I met in Kamurocho. Okay, at least he remembered the name. At least he remembered the name. In any case, I'll possibly fall asleep to the stream. It's something distracted me because I killed a cockroach earlier and I keep imagining more. See, I come from Australia. Cockroaches are just a party of fucking life here, unfortunately. I hate them. Don't get me wrong. I hate them. I totally get it. I totally get it. But yeah. If you were ever wondering, Domino, if you're ever wondering if you would like to live in Australia, which you're not wondering because you hear me talk about this country, if you don't like cockroaches, don't move here. If you don't like cockroaches, don't move here. But no, I get it. I get it because I literally have the bug spray on my desk at all times now. This is always sitting here for this exact reason. No one at me about the moral uses of pesticides. I'm aware. I'm aware pesticides bad. I'm aware pesticides bad. I'm aware I am murdering something by inflicting a shitload of I'm aware. I am aware of this and I'm a horrible person and I get it. But I really hate them, though. They guessed that whole apartment complex last week, and only now do I have some. That does actually make sense. This is the issue that my parents had recently, where they had the entire thing gassed, and it was just like, oh yeah, so they all, like, everything got gassed, so, like, all of the in-between, all of the walls and everything. Yeah, they came out of all of there. So any of the ones that could have survived came out from there and now found somewhere else to hide. Like, within furniture or anything, and it's just like, cool. Cool. So instead of being away inside the walls, they're now, like, behind, like, the painting or anything. Cool. Awesome. Love that. That helps so much. Cockroaches apply the resistance of pussy roaches. Jesus Christ. Oh, of all the ungrateful. Finally remembered, did ya? Ungrateful? Me? Well, I do recall that you told me some pretty useful stuff back there in Kamarocho. But I also seem to remember that I forgave you all your bills for my hostess club. So who's forgetful now? Anyway, it's been a while, Akiyama-kun. How you been faring? Oh, changing the subject, huh? I've been fine. Can't complain. What are you doing here? I thought you were giving shady risk management lectures to young folks in Kamurocho. What do you mean, shady? Anyway, I let my students take that over for me. That's why my extensive experience on the battlefield, my time in Kamurocho told me that I still had some weaknesses. So I decided to return to the life of a mercenary and hone my skills. Hone your skills. This from the man I found face down on the street. Hey! What were you doing there anyway? What was all I could do to get to that spot from the airport? I just ran out of resources and energy, that's all. Guess things are tough nowadays, huh? Even for mercenaries. Can't afford a cab. But I managed to make it these past 3 days on the street thanks to my superb survival training. 3 days on the street? You mean you haven't bathed in 3 days? Of course I haven't! And I just returned from the front line, so actually it's been more like 10 days. That's disgusting. I thought someone would think smelled funny. That was you? Quit acting like a spoiled baby. There isn't enough water on the battlefield to drink, let alone bathe. Slightly different vibe to this, meeting the trainer for a character than anything else. But there's plenty of water at the airport. Or a hotel, for that matter. Your hair's looking kind of crusty there. Huh? I thought you used to shave your head. On this last trip to the battlefield, I decided to try my hand at aerial combat. Oh, okay. Sorry for asking about your hair. And I came with a new technique! I teach it to you as a way of saying thanks for the meal. No, there's no need for that. I'm pretty busy, actually. I want to allow retreat! The order of your senior officer are absolute! This is because I asked about your hair. Alright, fine, let's see it. That's the spirit! Prepare for battle! Let me just make sure. This is for training purposes, right? You get this feeling you just want to beat me up? Enough talk! We fight! Daijiro Saigo. Press triangle in heat mode to launch an enemy, then follow with launch. What? Pretty hard to put a move on your feet when touching the ground, right? Well, okay, well, I'm... It's not working. Press triangle when Akiyama's in heat mode to launch an enemy into the air. Rapidly press square to pummel the enemy with blows in a mid-air combo. Launch strike can also be unleashed after a triangle square combo or when running up and pressing triangle. So you can only do damage to Saigo with the launch strike move. Try combo rapid triangle square after launching your opponent with square. It's not working. It's not the buttons. Okay. Does this function? Does this function? It's not working. It's Does this work? Does this feature actually function? Jesus Christ! There it goes! What the fuck? What the fuck? Why was he blocking so much? Like, here, do this move. We're gonna teach you this move. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna block most of the attacks? What the fuck? Yeah. It's the thing that uses a little bit of heat, but not as okay. I think you're doing for the tutorial, but no, but even after I was doing the tutorial, I still was like pressing it and still being blocked. Like I'd press the button and try to hit him in the middle of the air, and I just bounced off, even after the tutorial. Awesome concept. Why the fuck is the tutorial not functional? Okay, you passed the test. You learned to launch strike, by the fucking way. Look at you, reminds me of this one time. I was looping through the air, dodging missiles and the like, when all of a sudden, I see this smoking hot bikini babe on the beach. Our eyes met, she smiled at me. Okay, his stories are bullshit again. Nah, his stories are bullshit again. But you're on a fighter plane, right? How could your eyes have met? Never mind that. The point is, I'm really impressed by your reflexes. Why don't you go with me and make a name for yourself in the Middle East? Not in a million years, pal. That sounds morally wrong. I don't want to do that. No? That's too bad. Well, I better be on my way. Take care of yourself, you hear? Had enough for today, yeah? Fine, we'll continue this some other time. What? There's more? You think that's all I learned after staring down death several times over the scorching heat of the desert? Of course there's more! I'll be waiting here for you. Come back whenever you're ready for more training. What? Look, don't wait here for my sake. Just go home. I, can't go home yet. No way, not yet. Alright. No need to get so worked up. Akiyama-kun, I have to stay here. I have my reasons. I hope you can understand and will come see me now and again. Saiga-san. What do I do? No idea what he's talking about. Looks like he's pretty adamant about whatever it is he's feeling, though. Okay, you got it. I'll stop by when I have a chance. Wonderful! In the meantime, we work around the clock in preparation for your next visit. Haha, great. No, I got a message. I think he can't get home because he doesn't have money for a flight back, knowing him. Sub-stories fucking everywhere! Fucking everywhere. Did I get more of that? No, but I did get an email. Cell phone. Mail. Oh, come here. Looking the best arrival, win back the goal, or launch a raid on enemy turf. I've seen the truck. There we go. Well, I want to buy some healing before you do Saiga's training. That is understandable. But I also want to try a launch strike on these fuckers who've been staring at me this entire time. I want to see what this is like when I use it on an enemy that's just not going to block attacks mid-air for no fucking reason. So I said on the stream for the whole game, go to bed. Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, let's fucking go! So did it also say after combos? Did it also say after combos? Home's a plane right away. That's different. Well, he flew here at the very least. Because he is, I don't know if he's home's come marcher, but that's where he was last time we met him. Launch strike. Okay, oh, square, triangle, triangle is also that. Okay. Square, triangle, triangle is also a launcher, or running, or just on its own. Okay. Yeah! There it is. Okay. Whee! Yeah! Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! I gotta also say, I wasn't expecting, I wasn't expecting Haruka and Akiyama to team up in a Yakuza game. You know what I also wasn't expecting? Aerial raves! That is also something that I was not really in the cards, I thought. Aerial rave is also something I didn't think would be in the fucking game. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Whee! Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Whee! Whee! Backflip! Oh, that's, oh, sorry, that was the running one. Whee! Holy fuck. I was finding really shows personality. No, he's less than the third personality trait of liking anime fighting games. Bro, you put Akiyama. You put Akiyama in Marvel 2. Holy shit. Holy shit, he's gonna do so well. Holy, oh my god. I'm just waiting for the moment where it's just like, Akiyama has learned the ability to wall break, finish a combo with someone against the wall, and send them to another city and follow them. Fucking hell, holy shit. Fortunately, we're out of time. Got work in a few hours. I want to catch some Z's so that we watch the rest of this on the VOD. Good night. Good night. Good night, Mysticism. I'm also realizing because of the name that you use on Discord, I feel like maybe I should be referring to you as Bliss and not Mysticism. But yeah, I also like thought of that earlier today. But I'm just like, I added you to let you know that the stream was like happening at a certain time, and I'm just like, I'm adding Can of Bliss. Sorry, I must needs get rid of the hairs that are here. They're very annoying. Yeah, there we go. Itchies. Give me a simultaneous grab tool. When's Akiyama gonna get a fireball? The existence of aerial attacks in this game implies the existence of anti-airs. We're gonna like use all these launch strikes, and then we're gonna find out that the enemies have learned how to fucking either shore you or flash kick, and I'm gonna cry. I know they're not anime fighting games. I know that's Street Fighter thing. Shut up. they're totally. Don't worry about it. It's totally the same thing. There's a Budokai 2 of Fang. So I hate anime fighting game, and I'm very distinctly thinking of either Marvel or anything Arxis. Which is now extra relevant because of, you know, Dokkan. We already had Saitama the Grappler. That is true. That is true. Well, I think is that, like, Saijuma's the perfect example of how your favorite fighter can change between games. Because Saitama because they turned Saitama from a charge character into a grappler. And people are super mad because they're just like, I liked playing him because he was a charge character and now he's a grappler. It's bullshit. I want to say before we go on to sub stories. I was thinking of saving because there's a save point right there. And then I saw more people and then I realized Akiyama has a launcher. So now I have to try it. So now I have to do launches again. Whee! Yeah! I like how to keep it grounded. Oh, partway through his launcher combo. Partway through his aerial raid, he's going to stand on the ground again. We have to make it somewhat realistic, so he has to actually, Whee! Yeah, like he goes, like he stands down and then does a kick. I'll be honest. I have this funny feeling we're going to unlock our way to extend that combo in midair. Because it feels like it deliberately finishes at an awkward moment. You do the aerial rave. You land on the ground to do like an upper kick on them. So you can follow them into the air with a single knee. And it really does feel like the combo should naturally extend to like 2 or 3 more hits past that. And I have this sneaking suspicion that there's going to be a moment where we unlock the ability to make the combo longer. Possibly through Saigo. I was never great at fighting games. Same here. Hell yeah, let's go. But I love messing around the Dragon Ball games with a friend as a kid. I mean, for me, it was always King of Fighters. That was the fighting game that we always had when we were kids. Doesn't mean I'm good at any of them. Playing ping pong with energy balls? Hell yeah. I mean, I guess also Smash Brothers, but like in terms of like 2D fighters, KOF was always the thing that I was playing when I was a kid. One of the family friends is probably one of the 6 people in Australia who actually fucking owned a Neo Geo. Alright, more fighting! Heat actions not available in training. Sure, fully prepared as Psycho's training can be demanding! Alright, there's suicide. Right, he actually, like, hurts a lot. I forgot about this. Right. Psycho stuff actually, like, kills the shit out of you. I had forgotten about... We gotta... Where's Tatsuya? Do we have Tatsuya available? Is Tatsuya a thing we can currently do as Saejima? Because if so, I feel like I need to do that now so I can get double health bar. So, because we have a very small health bar right now. And I need double health bar so I can do psycho training. That Tatsuya fucking... Not at all? Oh, he don't... Yeah, his bars aren't even... His meters aren't even there. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Akiyama's just weaker than every other character then. Chat, I'm gonna cry and jerk off and use the tears from crying to jerk off again. This is unfair. How am I meant to break the game now if I can't have double my health bar and also all of my stats are stronger? I need these to have a chance at anything in the game. This is bullshit. By the way, we're just doing sub-stories. I assume we just want to do all the sub-stories now. Again. Feels like a weird moment to unlock sub-stories now that it's just like, hey, Hori's not back. Where the fuck is he? But also, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sub-stories that have appeared. How many does Akiyama have? 15. Okay, let's start our first sub-story with Pretty Girl. Because it's an Akiyama sub-story, so there has to be a pretty woman. Sky Finance! Where is this Sky Finance place? Should be somewhere around here. So we might have another customer. I've already got a lot to deal with. What should I do with her? Talk to her. I'm gonna do a business once in a while. Hana will have my hide. Excuse me, were you looking for my office? Huh? Are you from Sky Finance then? Bingo! I'm the president, Akiyama. Oh, you're Akiyama-san! Fabulous, I've been looking for you. Have you now? So what might this be about? I want to borrow money. I see. You're after financing. That's why you came to Sky Finance. That's not exactly something to be discussed in the stream. How about we take this to my office? Are you gonna have a test of also work at a host club? First, may I have your name, please? Nanaka Kodama. Nanaka Kodama. Nanako? Okay, Kodama-san. You mentioned you were seeking a loan. How much were you hoping to get? Well... 300 million? That sounds awfully similar. Well, no, that is the same. I'm about to say, is that the exact same amount that Park was asking for? I think it was. 300 million? Yes, you see, I found this girl that she's going to become the best idol singer that's ever existed, and I need to make her dreams come true. Oh. I heard you'll lend any amount. Sheesh, but on the streets really getting out of hand. You mean you won't lend me the money? I'm not sure yet. Why exactly would you need that kind of money? You see, I'm actually a pin-up model. Oh, she's the... pin-up idol. She's the idol. I need to make my Yume come true. Well, you just need to work at my club and... Wait, that's income retro. Shit, I had to think of a different task. Well, you certainly look like one. Nice boob suit. Akiyama! My god. Akiyama-san, I heard about you from an older girl. She said you took care of her. Did she now? And what does the pinup idol want from me? It's my agency. They stopped treating me with the kind of respect I deserve. They said they're changing my promotion approach and telling them that I changed my public persona. They call you an idol, but that's just a title. I imagine even an idol have to change to meet the market's needs and wants.
Yeah?
My fans aren't like that. They don't know Akiyama is the real deal. What you see is what you get. If I were to suddenly change, I'd be betraying my fans. I can understand that, but your agency must think you can attract even more fans by doing so. I'm not about numbers. I most certainly can't and won't betray the people who've supported me so far. Long story short, I decided I'd be better off promoting myself. You're looking to go independent. Yes. If I want to stay me, I have to set up my own agency and represent myself. I see. In other words, you're seeking a loan to kickstart your own agency. That about sum it up? Exactly. Do you have any seed money? None. Business plan? Nope! Maybe don't admit this part so instantly? Really? I mean, the seed money, sure, but, like, you are working, so maybe you could have had a little bit of, but no plan! So, why 300 million yen? I'm sorry? Since you're in the entertainment business, you should know that behind the glitz and glamour, money's oftentimes extremely tight. Not even top stars get promoted with that massive a budget these days. You're looking at it backwards. Spend 300 million yen, you can make a star out of just about anyone. It's just like Korean dramas and music. They only broke out in Japan after being promoted like crazy. This is no different. You may have a point there. I don't think you should go cheap on promotion just because the economy is bad. Success takes risks. I mean, it seems like her entire plan is just like, let's just astroturf my popularity with raw, brute money. But you have no plan of how you're going to do that. I want to prove my agency wrong and succeed. It's a Nakakadama. Just as I am. No faking it. For that, I need 300 million yen. I get the picture. Okay, then. Instead of a loan assessment, I'll have you take some tests. If you can pass them, the 300 million is yours. Tests. Indeed. Success takes risks. Isn't that what you said? I get it. Okay, I'll do it. If it means making my dream come true, I'll do anything you ask. I like your attitude. So what would you have me do? Let's see. What should our assignment be? Wow! Wow, I actually have to choose. Become the #1 girl at a cabaret club. Akiyama has one possible thing to suggest to women to do. There is one possible task that Akiyama can think of. Go collect a loan, or put that body to work. I mean, the other two she could do easily by just virtue of being hot enough. Part of me wants to say this. Wait, collect, wait, when we say collect, no, I was thinking of, like, she gets the money if she can convince another bank to, like, give her some money. Because if she convinced another bank that she should have some money, then it's like, oh, okay, you do have some form of plan to do this. But if you just go up to a normal bank and say, I need money for my business, what's your plan for the business? I don't have one, they'd say no. But you probably mean go collect a loan as in get the money back from a previous one. Like that Akiyama gave to someone else. So that wouldn't really make sense. Fuck it, Akiyama has one plan. Let's just go with the one plan he always has. Become the #1 girl at a cabaret club! Let's have you work at a cabaret club. See if you have what it takes to become the #1 earner. Huh? Me, a hostess? Yup. I'll hook you up with a friend's club. You'll work there. This is so out of the blue. I have a busy career too, you know. You only have to work one day. If you're the highest earner that day, you pass. If not, you fail. Oh, just one day. That's too easy. I'm a pin-up idol, remember? A celebrity. If I just so much as mention it on my blog, my fans look I'm stampeding. Does today work? Sure. If you want, I can go right now. Perfect. I'll get in touch with the club. So off you go. The place is called Mamagoto. Okay, 300 million, here I come. Well. This should be interesting. She's way too overconfident. She's way too overconfident. Welcome back. That was quick. What kind of place did you send me to? There's no way I can make #1 there. Oh. I thought you said it would be easy for a celebrity to become the top girl. No one all the girls working at that club are celebrities! They're all pros like me! They sure are. That's the club's big draw. There were even younger girls from my agency! If I could become top earner there, I wouldn't need to go independent. So you gave up without even trying. I guess you failed then. That's too bad.
Yeah?
Wait a second. I didn't say anything about giving up. But you said you can't win. Isn't that right? That's not true. I'll beat the girls from my agency for sure. Just you watch. Well, I thought she was all talk, but she might have more drive than I expected. When we go to club, it's in Isha for Kucho. I should swing by and see how she's holding up. She instantly came back. You cheated! And I'm just like, no, I gave you a hard test because you wanted a lot of money and seemed to have no plan other than determination. Alrighty. Now, we're already in the east. But I have no idea where Mamagato is. Don't find me, don't find me, don't find me. I miss Haruka. Oh, wait a minute. I've forgotten something, though. I've forgotten something very important. I say I miss Haruka, but I've forgotten one important detail. I've forgotten one important detail. Haruka doesn't have aerial raid! I forgot about this little detail. Haruka doesn't have aerial rave. Oh, is it possible my aerial combo's not lasting longer because I don't have more heat? Maybe that's it. Is my aerial combo, like, ending when it does because I don't have the heat for it? Is it that? Is that why? Because I don't have a ton right now. Doesn't have aerial rave. That we know of. That is true. That is true. Haruka could become a playable character in 6 and fight, and then she gets aerial rave. That is true. That is true. I like how much we've just gone over the top with the fucking combat, and I love it so much. Which one's Shofukucho? I forget. That's the one. That's south. So this is west. And this is... This is east. It's this one here. I do like how, like... Again, Yakuza 5 is definitely... It's felt like it's deliberately trying to be more brutal in its combat in a lot of ways. It's deliberately trying to amp up, like Kiryu's heat moves are way more bloody and everything like that. Saijima's got, like, way more grapple stuff. So I love how for Akiyama, they're just like, fuck it, he can fly. Fuck it, he can fly. Howdy. Oh, Akiyama-san. I'm just checking up on that Nanako Kodama-chan I sent your way. How's she working out? Nanako? She's been fantastic from the get-go. I've never seen her kill so eager to work. But enthusiasm is enough to win your request from clients, is it? The world doesn't really work like that. Well, the girls are celebrities. That's our selling point. Chance to meet stars. Sometimes looks at hostesses are unbeatable. The girls have their pride, too. They see themselves as stars, so I serve drinks as hostesses. I can see that. They're only working here because their agency makes them. Well, their pride gets in the way of business. You guys heard them deliver friendly service with an attitude like that. I say 8 stars, but the service quality is disappointing for the price. That's what you get for hiring real hostesses. That's where Naka-chan's different. She's incredibly friendly and courteous. Nothing like you'd expect from some snooty idol. She's been both humble and hardworking. I guess get to know her, and next thing you know, they're lining up at the door. She's really rigging in the business in the span of a day. You don't say. So she might make number 1. I'll go back to the office and wait for the good news. Wow. I'm shocked she's actually, like, putting in the work. Akiyama-san! Hey, welcome back. I did it! I had the highest sales today. Sounds like it. I got a call from the club's manager. What do you think? Did I change your opinion of me? I guess you have. Is she actually just gonna get the 300 mil? Okay, on to the next one. I mean, Park did have to go through several. Huh? I'm not done? Of course not. Nobody said anything about that being the only test. $300 million's a lot of money. I can't hand that over for just doing one simple task. Again, Park did have multiple. Okay, I'll do it. What do you want me to do next? I want you to build things. Akiyama, you need more ideas. Let's see. What should I have to do next? Oh! Oh, we're just gonna do all 3 of them. Okay. We're just gonna go through all 3 of them. Okay, go collect a loan. I'll have you collect on a loan. Just stop by and get the money for me. So, an errand? Sure, no problem. The client is Murata Trading in Shofuku Sotenbori Building. Show them these papers and they'll get the picture. Got it. I'll leave right now. 300 million, here I come! Success takes risks, huh? Let's see if she really means better. Really means that. Better check on her Shofuku Sotenbori Building. Okay, we're just doing all 3 of them. What's the putting her body to work one? Like, if doing a hostess isn't that, are we just gonna take it to the strip joint? Like, what are we doing here? I am curious. Alright. I love when Yakuza games change the camera angle, and then after the game changes the camera angle, directions just stop fucking working for a second. I love it. I love it. I'm seeing a lot of sub-stories of a lot of interesting characters around. Which one? They said Shofukucho? South Shofukucho. Don't know why that one keeps tripping me up. I keep wanting to change the order of the syllables. Alright, for your next test, Kadama, we have to put you through the ultimate test. I need you to go outside and perform at least 3 aerial raves. What are you talking about? Just like this! Oh, just like this! Just like this! I need you to go outside and do a couple of these. That's all you gotta do. That 300 million's yours. Kick, 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 kick. Kick, 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 kick. Wah, wah. I do like how I can just, like, if you do this as the ender, I do like that, like, the actual launch itself doesn't use, any heat. I do appreciate that. So you can still do the normal combo without having to worry about losing heat. It's only if you follow up on the actual flying in the air. The actual launcher itself doesn't do anything. I do appreciate that a lot. I gotta try to start a combo string on a piece of paper. There we go. That could definitely connected with him. Those were 2 things that definitely connected to each other. Let's go. I need you to go to the sexy pub prison and find out what a sexy pub prison is. Now, I know it has 3 words that, like, an adjective and 2 nouns. Hi, Araka, I'll be with you in a sec. Sorry, I have to go teach a girl how to aerial rave, I think I was doing. I'll be with you in a sec. We're gonna run to Haruka so many times. Just be like, I swear we'll investigate her death soon. Okay, so, Shofuku. I think that's what it is. I keep adding an extra one. Shofuku. Shofuku Sotenbori Building. I should see how Nanaka's doing. Oh, the neck. Yeah. I'm just hiding here, don't worry. Hello, I'm here to collect on your loan. Now, if you wouldn't mind paying up. Huh? And who are you? Akiyama-san from Sky Finance sent me. He said to show you these. Sky Finance? Yeah? This ain't what we agreed on. I ain't paying shit! Huh? I borrowed on the promise of no interest. Now he's telling me he wants immediate repayment with interest? Guy can go fuck himself! But it has nothing to do with me. Is that what those papers say? Yeah, admit I ain't paying! Not a single yen! Now get out of my office! I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I have to collect that loan from you. Oh, Jesus Christ. You got something in your ears, lady? I said I ain't paying. I damn well meant it. Hit the road! No, I'm not leaving. Jesus Christ. What was that? I'm sick and tired of doing what other people want. I want to be a star on my own terms. Besides, if you hurt me, you're gonna be in big trouble. Akiyama-san knows I came here. If anything would have happened to me, he'd go straight to the police. Tch. Alright, you win. I'll pay your money. Hold on. Wow. It's one of those money on this cool katana. I can't just return it. Really? Fine, here's the one. Here. Now scram. Thank you very much. Bye. Man, what a piece of work. Good job. Oh, hey, you saw all that? So you're really letting me off the hook for that loan you gave me. I tried scaring that girlie like you told me to. I didn't actually have to succeed though, right? Okay, thank God. I was worried for a second that Akiyama was actually putting her in danger. Right, that was perfect. What was in that bundle you handed her? A stack of losing lottery tickets. Ha, got it. Nice ad-lib. You're prepared this another month in advance just in case. Little babe turned around there and threatened me. She's sharper and gutsier than she lets on. I'd have to agree. Better get back to the office. Ah, Jesus, Akiyama. Oh, there you are. You can't be waiting long enough. Sorry, I had to step out for a quick errand. Like, glad you learned like you wanted. Good job. Okay then. What should I have you do next? Next? I'm not done yet! You pass my test, I'll loan you the money. Really? Oh, alright, fine, I'll do whatever you want. I admire your commitment. What should I assign her? Put that body to work! I mean to put that body of yours to work. Huh? It might be tough for a pin-up idol, but sometimes dreams don't come true unless you give it everything you have, you know. You can always say no, but that of course means you failed the test. If my agency asked this of me, I would never accept. But since it's of my own free will, I can do it. I will do it! You don't even know what this actually means yet. If you say so. It's just gonna be construction again. Akiyama has 2 ideas. Akiyama has 2 ideas. It's just gonna be it's just the same shit Park did. It's just the same shit Park did. Hold on over certain boys straight. I'll let them know you're coming, so they'll approach you when you get there. Okay, 300 million yen. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Okay, let's just see how well little Miss Innocent fares. We're gonna walk up to she's gonna have a heart. There it is! Hot hat! Hot hat! There we go! My knees, my back, my pussy, and my crack. All my joints feel like they're made of rubber! Welcome back. You look a little winded there. Are you gonna be alright? You said I was a job using my body, but you never said anything about working at a construction site. Oh, I didn't? Wow. Anyhow, cheer up. You succeeded. You passed that test. It's just the same shit Park did. Oh my god. Yay! Is there one final one that we had to do? Final? Yeah. There's one final one. The next test. Huh? Totally, how many more hoops do I have to jump through? Just one. Really? Really? This is the final test, so listen closely. Change your stage name. Pardon me? The Narco Kodama's done. You continue your career under a new name. What? Also the music? Who the fuck brought out the fucking xylophone? But what's the matter? All you need to do is change your name. Shouldn't be a problem. Well, yes, but I need an answer. You either change your name or fail the test. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Time's up. You fail. You're awful! You gave me an impossible test knowing I'd never accept it, didn't you? What makes it impossible? It's not a difficult task. If I stopped being the Nakakadama, it would be just like giving in to my agency and changing my persona like they asked. That's completely unacceptable. I have to stay true to myself, and that includes keeping my name. Akiyama-san, I've played along this whole time, but all you've done is toy with me. You were never actually gonna loan me the money, were you? Are you done making excuses? I'm not making excuses! Besides, those were really strange tests. And it was all completely meaningless, wasn't it? How would you know if any of it was meaningless or not? In fact, the final test told me exactly what I needed to know. It's impossible for you to go independent and start your own agency. You'd just be wasting your time. How dare you! What could you possibly learn about me from those silly tests? I learned quite a lot, actually. I wanted to see if you could swallow your pride and work hard as a hostess. Compete against younger girls from your agency. I had to see if you had the courage to not back down in the face of danger and the smarts to achieve what you set out to do. And I also need to know if you're physically capable of pursuing your dream even when pushed to the absolute limit. The 3 tests I gave you were all to see if you had the power to make your dream come true. The power to make my dream come true? Well, I passed your test, didn't I? Shouldn't I have it then? And if that's the case, then what was that final test? Why do I have to change my name? Power is one thing. Will is another. I need to see just how far you're willing to go for your dream. Final test confirmed it. Your dream isn't as precious as you make it out to be. You're just unhappy with your agency. Am I wrong? Well, power and will. They're equally important. Without one or the other, you're guaranteed to fail. There was another woman like you before. She also came to me for a loan of 300 million yen. Yeah, this is directly, yeah. But I said, there's no way this is not meant to be directly relevant to Park. It was gonna take power and will from her, for her to realize her dream. Mirai Park had them both. Mirai Park? You mean from Dynachair? Yeah. A year and a half ago, she came to me for a loan to make her dream come true. Just like you. And I assigned her the same 3 tests I gave you. She passed them all without a single word of complaint. Even though she's a former pop star, it couldn't have been easy working as a hostess among girls half her age. But that didn't stop her. She proved she could do it. What about the final test? Was it the same as the one you gave me? Park-san's final test? I told her to get out of production business once her current project had ended. Huh? That would mean her story would have ended the same way. Out of the business whether her project succeeded or not. It's not the same. Park-san turned her next chance into her last chance. It helped strengthen her resolve to make her dream come true. It proved she was committed to making that girl a star. Wait, do you mean that girl in Princess League? Rather than her very livelihood as an agency president, Mirai Park chose to make her dream come true, if just for a moment. Once I saw that she had both the power and the will to realize her dream, I happily gave her the loan. I see. Your feelings towards your fans are real. Your desire to make it as a star is authentic too. You have what it takes to succeed. Then why? Because your dream itself, your desire to go independent, was a lie. Oh. You came to me because you were unhappy with your agency. Isn't that right? Yes. You were angry with your agency for not understanding you. You rebelled against their orders to change who you are. You took those negative emotions and sugarcoated them with the convenient guise of a dream to fool yourself. Real dreams stem from something more positive, don't you think? Akiyama-san. Nanaka-chan! My manager? What are you doing here? I'm looking everywhere for you. I had to ask all over town to finally track you down. I'm sorry. Sorry I told you to make you change without considering your feelings. I didn't know how much I'd hurt you. But I want you to know that the agency hasn't given up on you. On the contrary, we think you can shine even brighter. Really? I'm kicking myself for not properly taking this matter up with you and discussing your career together. No, it's my fault too. I was acting totally selfish in spite of all the support I was given over the years. It's thanks to the agency I even became an idol. And with fans who support me, no less. I somehow convinced myself that it was all about me. Nanaka-chan. So, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. No, the fault is all mine. Please forgive me. See? They really do appreciate you. Huh? If you ask me, you've got a pretty good agency behind it. Like I said, you have what it takes to succeed. You're right. So am I still running away from reality? Akiyama-san? Hmm? I know I put you through a lot of trouble, but could you please forget about my loan? Sure, that's fine. I mean, you failed. On one condition. Don't anything half-heartedly anymore. Deal? I'll be rooting for you. Yes, sir! Thank you for everything. I didn't do anything worth thanks. Our first sub-story that we did directly tied into, like, Park. Well, that's that. And I'll be damned, I really didn't do anything this time. Well, except maybe blow through more money. At this rate, it's gonna be quite a while before the Ceremony branch gets back on track. Hey! There we go. Yeah! Jesus Christ, I did one sub-story. I did one sub-story. Yay! We did it! We did our first sub-story for Akiyama. Yeah, that's a nice outcome for that. Because, like, that's it's interesting, like, what it goes through there in terms of, like, her failing. Because it's, like, she very much, like, she proves she has, like, resolve to go through a lot to try and make her dreams come true. But or, like, to succeed. But her plans of how she's going to, like, I want a shitload of money to advertise myself. I have no plan or idea of anything like that. It does very much, like, from the beginning come across that it's like, I don't really have a plan or know what I'm going to do. I just came up with this idea and I want money to achieve it. Like, she has commitment to achieve it, but she hasn't, like, really thought about what she wants to achieve or, like, how to achieve it or anything like that. So that being, like, the test that she fails and everything does make a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure he was, like, it very much also feels like he was very much able to tell that she was going to fail that final test at the end there. Like, he could very much tell that it's like, okay, she's got commitment, she's got resolve, she's got determination to achieve all of this, but she has been complaining the entire time and getting frustrated and annoyed the entire time, the same way that she's getting frustrated and annoyed at the agency that she's working for and stuff like that. So all of that all of those emotions are still there, because the way he talked, like the way he said it, it's just like, you know, Park was fine. Park did it all without question, because she knows what she wanted to achieve and know that if this is what she had to do it, then she'd fucking do it. Park was fine doing all of those things. It didn't bother her. But the fact that she complains the entire way, again, it gets the impression across that it's just like, oh, okay, you're just going through a lot of negative feelings and everything like that right now, and you've just, like, come up with this plan and this idea as a counter to that, as opposed to it being what you actually want to achieve and everything like that. My headphones are yelling at me about low battery. Which is annoying because we're only, like, 3 hours into the stream, which is even less in terms of, like, actual video length, but cursed headphones. I just need them, like, if I had 2 pairs that lasted an hour, like 3.5 hours each, that'd be fine. Not a pair that lasts for 3 to 3.5, depending on what it feels like that day, and the other pair lasting for maybe an hour if I'm lucky. One bit of hair. One bit of hair keeps doing this. Well, at least I would do that if my headphones could connect. Grrr. I wonder, like, I've had ideas of making just very stupid, like, end of year, like version 2, best of 2025 and stuff like that, of doing all those things. I want to do that, of just, like a compilation at the end of the year of all my best moments throughout the year. And I've been having the idea of, like, what if I just edit every single time I change over my headphones? What if the compilation at the end of the year is literally just every time I change my headphones. And the video is just nothing but that. One that I do want to do, the V2 Awards. One that I want to do, a best of year video that I definitely want to do, but it requires commitment from it from the beginning of the year, so I couldn't do it now. Is have a best of V2, and literally the entire video is just every time I step away and the stream is just the chair. Just the compilation of every, like, moment of chair stream throughout the entire year. I desperately want to do that. That is what I actually want to do. But it requires commitment from the beginning of the year. Because what I'd basically have to do is every time I edit a video, I take the moment that, like, because I can't get it from the YouTube videos because I cut out the chair parts from the YouTube videos. Because I do at least a minimal amount of editing on my VODs. I cut out intros and outros and bathroom breaks. And anything like that. I do at least a minimal editing for the VODs. But it would basically be every time I go to cut out one of those when I edit the VOD down, to get rid of all those moments, I would just have to do that. Like, okay, before I cut out that chair part, render that as like a little separate video, and then just every single time I edit a video, just do that and save all of the chair bits, and then at the end of the year, just load them all into a single project and just render that as one big chunk. So it would require a year's worth of commitment. But I do want to do that because I think that'd be very, very funny. That'd be incredibly funny to do. Anyway, we now have 7. Because we got 2 levels just then. So I'm obviously going to start with Essence of Triangle Jump. More heat when attacking is nice, but I need the other ones. I need to teabag people. Taunt an enemy you grabbed by glaring at him. Grab taunts? And the time you're invulnerable during quick step. Regain your footing to avoid getting knocked down. Ooh! That is actually a thing that's back. Nice. I'm gonna do that. Alright. More throws when hitting them with thrown enemies. I don't do that much with Akiyama. Why would you throw as Akiyama? Quick step cancel, though. Is nice. Triple finisher! Oh, it's only... Okay, it's specifically at the ends combo. Oh, okay. When you do the double finisher after the lightning legs, that's when you can do a triple finisher. We're getting that next, definitely. We're definitely getting that next. But also, let's go and triangle kick someone. Also, I was gonna say I need to check to see if I've actually, like, not shamed that. Giving up on a dream. Real dream comes from a more positive place. The Nakakadama realizes that now, I think. There we go. But it is a star. We, again, didn't shame. There is no shame on my dick. Let's fucking go. Protect triangle kick strategy. Maybe one day there'll be a HD 2D game that I'm actually interested in playing. Did anything happen with Triangle Strategy, like, when it came out? Because, like, I heard a lot of people talk about Octopath when it first came out, and people were just like, this is pretty good for an RPG, it was quite fun. Octopath 2 came out, and I'll be honest, I don't know anything about, like, people's opinion on Octopath 2, other than the soundtrack. The thing that I hear people talk about for Octopath 2 specifically is, like, one of the best soundtracks of all time, holy shit, it's so fucking good. And in general, just, I hear people just be like, it does what Octopath does, in terms of, like, the multiple playable characters, but it just does it better. That's, like, mainly what I've heard about the game. It's just, like, it's mainly the first one, but it's just better done. Anything like that. But, then, oh, here we go. Yeah! Holy shit! Okay. When it said triangle, I'm just like, I see the picture is kicking 2 guys. What does that mean? I didn't realize it mean he wall kicked off of a guy's body to kick the other 2. I did not realize that's what it meant. But that's awesome as fucking hell. Let's go. But yeah, Triangle Strategy came out, or whatever the actual name of the game is, and I never heard anything about it after that point. I just heard it existed. But now we have Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 as HD remakes. Dragon Quest is also one of those games that I could definitely like play through the franchise and do all the different games in terms of like big RPGs. But I don't know if I'd want to like start that like at any point until I do like a lot of Final Fantasies, because I'm more interested in Final Fantasy because I've, you know, played 2 of them. And then there's just so many games. Who needs this guy? Jump already! Jesus. From what Dragon Quest is pretty decent, nice to be big tactical games that didn't have much of an impact at this point. Yeah, it's kind of my thought. Like, I've not really heard much about it, or hear people still talk about it, which does not mean that the game is bad. Hey, pal, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't try to stop me. I have to kill myself. Why is there so much suicide talk today? Jesus Christ, this video is getting demonetized to hell because of this. Oh. Well, you're probably not gonna die if you jump from there. Not unless you can't swim. Huh? Really? I mean, you might, like, find the underground tunnel to the Colosseum and get killed by someone in there. Or run over by the boat, but, like... Idiot, stay out of this! Just starting to get good, too. Fuck all of you! Well, that sucks. Let's go. What? Fuck all of these assholes! Fuck all these! Oh my god! I'm the bad guy here! Assholes! Sorry to drag you into this. My kid. I feel like a real ass trying to play the good guy. I'm sorry. So what, kill yourself? I'm already involved, I may as well hear you out. I was a little short on money, so I went to a loan shark. A long story short, I now earn more than I can ever hope to repay. You should have consulted a lawyer right away. They would have shut down any threats in no time flat.
Yeah.
Well, the loan sharks seem to know that. They said they'd kill me if I went to a lawyer. Plus, they're watching my every move, so I couldn't call one even if I wanted to. So you settled on killing yourself. Didn't really think that through, did you? It's always this way with me. I fail at everything I do. Debt isn't even mine. I was forced into being a guarantor. Heck, why do you know so much about suicide methods when it actually work out? And now it turns out I can't even kill myself properly. I don't know what to do anymore. Depressing. But you're in luck for a change. After all, it was none other than me who stopped you from jumping. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Akiyama. I run a money lending business by the name of Sky Finance. What? You're a loan shark too? Oh, I get it. You seem more friendly at first, then what? You're gonna bleed me dry just like the rest of them. Now, just hear me out. Loan sharks and I are a little different when it comes to loan applications. I only have one condition. That you pass the test I assigned. Akiyama, this guy was about to kill himself right before you met up. I don't know if this is the time to talk about the tests. Test? Right. If you qualify, if you pass, you qualify for a loan, but no maximum limit, no interest, and no collateral. That's our specialty. No limit, no interest, no collateral. How's that even possible? Let me worry about that. Let me worry about that, because we're never going to explain it, because no, it doesn't make sense. So what do you say? Care to take my test? Yes, please. Okay then, let's get to work. Your test is to kill yourself. The test is simple. Jump into the river. Go to the lender's office right now and tell them you're going to a lawyer.
Yeah?
But I can't. I told you if I so much as think about talking to a lawyer, they'll kill me. Why would you make me do that? You can whine all you want, but that's my test. It's up to you. You in or out? But... Look, you weren't doing a very good job, but you were trying to kill yourself, right? Try using that nothing left to lose attitude to face your problem head on, not run away from it. This could be your last chance, you know. Look, you're so bad at killing yourself. Why don't you run up to them and let them do it for you? It's a much simpler process. Akiyama-san, okay, I get it. I'll do it. Great. Let's not waste any time. Where's their office? They're over in where's Shofukucho. That's why I keep getting it mixed up. There's a Shofukucho at a I've already forgotten the names. This is why I keep fucking it up. Because there is 2. There is 2. Yeah, there's Shofukucho, and I think there's Shofuku. There is 2. Unless they're the same thing and just like the name of the building was that. Good. Off you go then. Don't worry, I'm with you all the way. They kill you, I'll spring for the funeral. Thank you. Okay, here I go. Like it's just like, if they kill you, I'll cover the funeral costs. We'll actually go through with this. Southland is in West Shofukucho. I better go take a look. I'm now confused. Was it just the name of the building that was not that? Shofukucho. No, it is Shofukucho. You know what? Okay, so it's all Shofukucho. This is the building was called like Shofuku. I could also, this is also a possibility. Don't take my word for it. This is also a possibility. I am just an idiot. There is also the distinct possibility that I am also a dumbass. So it's always possible. Never discount the possibility that your Roshi is just like really dumb. I'm totally your Oshi, don't worry about it. Me, the extremely white Australian with a face cam, is your Oshi. It's alright, you wait. I'm gonna get a VTuber model and then I'm gonna be all your Oshis. Let's go. Alright, time to kill Rich Bastard! Yeah! Yeah! What extra moves did I unlock? Did I get anything other than the fucking, thing? Very descriptive. Did I get anything else? What can I do with Akiyama? We should actually also look at this. Rush combo, yeah. Oh! I forgot he has that. Yeah, I gotta actually, like, look at, like, the unique moves they have. Like, rush combo is that, yeah. Yeah, L plus square or triangle without fighting stance. Yeah! Oshi by default. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, yeah, heavy attack. This attack may change alongside walls and on stairs. Interesting. Oh, yeah, grab and pommel. Throw. Take out weapons. Throw. Okay, yeah. Heat actions. Okay. Grab near wall. Grab from back near wall. Guardrail, fence, pole. Carly sticks. Throwing. Okay, a lot of these are going to be like similar ones. I don't know which one of these are going to be like unique Akiyama ones. Because there's so many heat moves. And there we go. We do have Climax Heat. Which is just fighting stance and triangle. So we do have that. Well, most of... Oh. There is a... Okay, this is important to know. There is indeed a Skyrocket one. There is specifically a Skyrocket heat move. So a lot of these are holding certain things. So it's like, that's all stuff that's going to be like, every character can do that. Most of this is that. Only possible without, for weapons without a unique finishing move. Okay, yeah. And then there's just grabbing enemies like near various objects. Oh yeah, I can squat the taunt. I got the rising kick. When I'm down. Oh yeah, I can dodge quicker. That was what I got. Better dodging, regain footing. Fallen enemies. I have to. That's one. I did do this one. I did do this one. Certain and weapons. Yeah. Skyrocket moves one of my last ones to get because Skyrocket is rare. Well, I want to pull out the Skyrocket when it's going to be very useful to do. Because you can't... Because it says for the Skyrocket that you can't put it out once you get it. Like, once you pull it out, you stay with it. So there is also that. Like, Skyrocket is rare, and also you can use it only in one fight. I assume that's what it means, right? When you pull it out, you can't put it back in. So once that fight ends, you lose it. I assume that's what it means. Because it's so fucked. Like, dodge. I'm trying to dodge. There we go. Triangle strategy! Let's go! Take it out and then you put it down. Yeah, it just drops to the floor. How many shots does it have? I guess the thing would tell me. I guess it would tell me in the option. Like, Unless it only fires once. Because there's also doing that with it. With like if you can do heat moves with it, if we pull it out the one time, we have to make sure we actually use it. There it is. There it is. There we go. I got a bronze plate. Lego. Lego. Okay, it's now or never. Da, 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 da. Hopefully they won't kill me. Akiyama, I'm here. I'm watching. No. I'm gonna live! I'm gonna get out of this and get my life together! Here I go! Ah! Well, I'm gonna see how this plays out. Dead body comes tumbling down the stairs. You should have followed him in there. It's been a while. I suppose I should check it. I was about to say, you should have been not far behind. It probably would have been better to be not far behind. He hasn't come out yet. Should I go and see how he's doing? Go inside, Akiyama. The guy's gonna die. We're gonna get in there, and the guy is going to have several less fingers than what he should. Oh, God. So you understand? We just want to be friends with you, Sasamoto-kun. When you start talking about a lawyer, it kind of hurts our feelings. Get it, shithead? Yeah, I get it. Oh, good. We're on the same page, then? That's great. No, I mean, I get it now. What it means to use my nothing left to lose attitude. Huh? I'm gonna get my life back together. I'm not gonna cower and hide anymore. I'm not giving in to scum like you. I'm ready to die. You wanna kill me? Go ahead and do it. I just kept looking for a lord. Did you see this? Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'll ask someone else. Bastard. Well said! I wasn't expecting that. Oh, hey! You morons! Which one of you left the door open? Mind telling us who you are? We're in a meeting, so we'd appreciate it if you could return some other time. Oh, I'm afraid I can't do that. He's my customer. I'd be out some business if you were to go dying on me, so I'd like you to let him go. Customer? Wait, you're telling me you put him up to this? He's been a real pain in the ass, you know. I thought it was weird this little dick would try pulling a stunt like that. Wish I hadn't encouraged him. He's gonna be our personal ATM for a long time. Your personal ATM, huh? Let me ask, why are you in this business? Kind of a dumb question's that? What else but the money? Same as you. Flipping other people's money to make more money. Funny thing, I actually hate this business. Ugh. It's the people who need money to turn their lives around. When money's their only hope. That's who I'm in this for. That's why I do what I do. Wow, how noble. I don't give a flying fuck about your dipshit dreams. Your little speech gives me the creeps. Don't worry, though. We're gonna make you beg for forgiveness, and then we're posting that shit all over the internet. Get him! Do I pull out the skyrocket indoors? Do I pull it out indoors? Do I pull it out here? It'd be really funny. But okay. What I will ask, Deku, does the skyrocket, like, launch the person into the sky if you do the heat move? Because if we're indoors, it may not work. And if I pull it out, I don't get another opportunity to do anything with it. That's what I'm worried about. So I'm gonna pull it out, and the thing is, like, they send it into the sky, they blow up. And I'm worried that I'm gonna do that, but we're inside, so it doesn't work. That's what I'm worried about. But also, it'd be really funny inside here. It'd also just be very funny. And I post all my crimes on the internet, BRB. Shit would go so fucking viral on TikTok. It goes so fucking viral. Aerial combos! Yeah! Yeah, aerial combo. Okay, never mind, okay. Never mind, all these guys are weak as shit. They don't deserve my fireworks, actually. They're all actually, like, weak as hell. Yeah, I do it, yeah. Look, I can do my thing! I can go bam, bam, bam. I can't, yeah. I gotta remember Akiyama can do that. If you're playing as Akiyama, you can change your direction of attacking very easily. I forgot he can do that as well as he can. Ah! Did I get triple finisher kick? No, not yet. Not yet. Bam! Bam! Oh, I have climax. Chat, I can climax. Let's fucking go. I like how that's not the finisher. Like, he does that, and then it's like, no, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna kick you yet again. You alright? Akiyama-san. Sad I feel, staring death in the face. So scary, I thought I was about to lose it. I'm not surprised. Good going, though. You passed my test with flying colors. I'm okay if we're doing the testing again. It's a little weird after 4 that, like, the tests are still, like, completely unchanged, because that was, like, a thing in 4 of just, like, the test didn't really work for Yasuko or for, like, Arai or anything like that. But I'm okay if he's still doing them and everything like that. I'm okay that it's still, like, I have to test people to see whether they're actually willing to follow through on their dreams and everything like that. I just want to make sure we don't end up in the same situation as Yakuza 4's sub-stories, where, like, every woman fails and every man succeeds. Especially that one businessman guy who should have failed several times in 4. Because we're already at a point where the woman has failed and now the guy has succeeded. And I just hope we don't end up in the same situation where all the women fail and all the men succeed. Because that was bizarre. I did it. Da, 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 da. I consulted a lawyer. You got me off the hook with those loan sharks. From now on, I'm your customer. Thank you so much for taking me on. Happy to help. Of course, you still have a mountain of debt. You'll have to work it off. Yes, of course. Would you please accept this? I know it may seem odd coming from a borrower, but I got an angler's hook. Sure, thanks. I have to get to work. See you around. Right, fishing exists in this game, and I haven't done that. He'll be okay. I think. I think. Hopefully he'll be okay. Oh, okay. This is an item I can equip. A legendary angler wearing it is supposed to increase your odds at catching. Well, yeah, let's go. Okay, so 20. It's only attack power of 15, but it does have 20 shots. It has a lot of shots, so we want to use it when there's like a lot of moments to use it. A long battle would be wise, but like a wise time to use it. But also a long battle would be that thing that they call short. So it'd be like. No, sorry, long. I mean long. So you'd have to walk around everywhere with it. Sorry. I'm trying to be funny and failing fucking miserably. I do apologize. I do apologize. I was looking at the time, just being like, oh, we're 3.5 hours into the stream. That's like... Because today, like, this is my Saturday. Saturday's the day that I work slightly later. So today's stream starts like an hour and a half after streams normally would start. So I'm just like... I still want to stream as many days as I can, but I'm just like, deliberately, these are the days where I stream, like, where the stream starts later, so I should probably, not have the streams go as long. We're 3.5 hours in, I could end it there. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I yapped for, like, 40 fucking minutes before the YouTube video started. If I ended here, the YouTube video's, like, not even 3 hours long. Never mind. It's entirely Mysticism's fault. Who, again, I feel like I should probably refer to them as Bliss, but whoops. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. Blame them. If you're wondering why we should blame Mysticism for me yapping so long, as I was about to start the stream, Mysticism asked, do you recommend Final Fantasy XIV? So, of course, I started talking about it for half an hour straight. This is not my fault. This is everyone else's. It's the only thing that makes sense. Like, come on, how do we have Ariel? Sorry. As in, every now and then I see Akiyama in the fucking sky. Every now and then I see Akiyama in the sky, and I'm just like, how do we have aerial raves? Sorry, what? What are you? Sorry. Ariel, what? By the way, Mac, I like how this is like two very, very, very. Oh, wait, are you the sub-story? Yeah, okay, you're the sub-story. Bookstores. They're great. This present was a little bounce in my step. So archaic and inefficient. Just get yourself an e-reader. Don't let anything you want to read without leaving home. It's convenient, alright, but it's missing something called soul, and I don't think you can send that over the tubes. Hello there, cook. Akiyama and the sky diamonds. Out of my way. First, pick up that cigarette exhaust. This ain't a garbage dump. Everyone uses this street. Arrgh! Stupid old fuck, street's full of litter already. Why you gotta pick on me? Oh, so the street's already dirty, it's okay? How'd you like it if I threw my garbage away at your house? What the fuck's going on over here? Ah, they are. This old goat won't leave me alone. Oh, is that right? Well, I was just telling him not to throw his cigarette butts into the street. It's a high and mighty now, are ya? Well, look at my boy here's got your piss in your pants. Gramps, how about an apology? Get down the street and grovel a little. Come on, hurry up. Can't just go around disrespecting people, old man. But if you bow down to us, all will be forgiven. You have my word. Just kneel down and don't make a fuss. Come on. Just show us you learned your lesson and we won't have to break your legs. You got that? What kind of man do you fools take me for? If you think for 1 second I'm gonna bow down to you, then you're even dumber than your luck. What's that? Ain't nothing for me to apologize about. Don't catch me kneeling down to the likes of you. You wanna fight? I'm more than willing! No point in being bull-headed, Gramps. You wanna go to the hospital over a cigarette? Yeah. But zip it! You're the one causing trouble here. I'll teach you blockheads a lesson! Very funny, Gramps. You're spitting our faces, so you ought to know there ain't no way we're backing down now. Might be a good idea if you ask me. Huh? Two of you picking on this old timer? You'd never live that one down. What? You sure you want to take that attitude with us? I'll tell you what. You walk away and I'll back down too. But if you lay a finger on this guy, you'll have to deal with me. So here. Just a passerby. It's nice to hear someone sticking up for himself for a change. Say, thanks. You talk a big game, but you really ought to think of the consequences before mouthing off. Your life just got a whole lot shorter. But never hear the end of it, we just let this go. Got no choice but to spill some blood. Uh-oh, now you really made him mad. Haha, too bad. I'll teach you to mess with us. Is old guy gonna fight with us? Is old man gonna fight with us? Yeah! Let's go! Hey, old man, I have to ask a question. Can you aerial rave? Very important question. Ow, fuck you. Do you know how to aerial rave? Oh. Heat move! Oh, come on. Try and do a heat move. There's also the heat move for, like... I got a heat move with this guy. There we go, here we go. Got it! Yeah! 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 Team attack heat moves! You don't get a ton of opportunities to do this. You always gotta go for someone there here. Oh, sorry, I was gonna hit you. I'm sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Lol. This guy's just laid out over here. I see you're handing yourself well over here. Oh, get off me. Ow. Okay. There we go. There we go. I didn't do the heat move from the other side grabbing, but that's fine. The fuck? Who the hell are you guys? Another round? Yeah. Come on, let's get out of here. Hey, hold on! Took off your cigarette first. Sorry, I'll just get it. Yo, badass! Appreciate you lending a hand. Well, some fine work you did. I can say the same about you. Seems you could have done this fine without me. Sorry, I had to see me lose my temper like that. I just can't stand to see such inconsiderate behavior. Yeah. People gotta think about others as well. Double dipping into the sauce after you take a bite. We all might want some, you know? Double dipping into the sauce. I think you might have lost me. Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Akiyama. I'm the chairman of Kushikatsu Jaruma. I think that's the place on the road, right? Oh, the fried pork skewer place. That explains the sauce analogy. Oh, I'm Akiyama from Sky Finance. I had to set up a branch in Suttonbury. No kid. But I might be in touch if I ever need a helping hand. I'm always ready to hear people out. Seems like fate could be at work here. You ought to stop by the restaurant if you get a chance. Hopefully we'll have a new menu together by then. New menu? I've been racking my brain to come up with one. I was starting to get frustrated, and then that idiot tossed his butt into the street. Makes the blood boil, don't it? I couldn't control my temper. You know that fast was you taking out your frustrations on him? Well, maybe I was a little pricklier than usual. But never mind that. Anyhow, here's a little something that's token of things. Zero Jewel! What is here? Gushi Katsutaroma, Akiyama-san. There we go. Yo! Level up! Level up. Let's go. That really was the entire thing, wasn't it? That was actually the... I mean, to be fair, it could continue. It could continue if we go there. Story of a stubborn fool. I hope he gets some idea. He's gonna get some ideas for his menu. He's fine. Anyways, triple finisher kick. Triple finisher kick, Fog. Combo speed boost. Ooh, sexy. Let's get Scalding Glare. Taunt your enemy as you get up from the ground. How many taunts does Akiyama have? How many taunts does he have? Jesus. I mean, it makes sense for Akiyama to have taunts. Again, he is the person who actively just loves talking shit. It makes sense, but it's like, holy shit, he is so many. I love it. I love it. Or whatever that horsehead video is, where it's like, I love it. A very old video. I'm showing my age here. Part of his gimmick in 4 too. But yeah, it is being reminded in my brain holes. Ow. Post my head. Anyways, more sub stories. Stories about subs. And neck crack. The neck crack. Sky Finance again. You wouldn't happen to know where Sky Finance is, would you? I hear it's around here somewhere. Sky Finance. Never heard of it. Let's see. Sorry to bother you. Wish I could be more of help. You, man in the awesome red jacket. Do you know where Sky Finance is? He's looking for us. Could be a new client. Hello there. I heard you were looking for Sky Finance. I'm looking for Sky Finance.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, hi there. That's right. How'd you know? You look like a man who needs money. Just heard you asking about it. I see. I should have guessed. I'm indeed looking for a place called Sky Finance. Do you know it? Yeah, it's right over there. I was right here all along, huh? Silly me. Oh, and you're looking at the owner. Huh? My name's Akiyama. I'm the president of Sky Finance. Looking to take out a loan?
Huh?
You motherfucker! So you're the piece of shit who thinks he's gonna start up his own money lending gig here. I like how it changed from friendly Osakan to unfriendly Osakan. Wait, what? Yeah, that's me. Why?
Jojo.
Well, we're gonna let you get away with that. We don't want no shady types around here, you feel me? Ruin the city. There are tons of other moneylenders in the area. What about them?
Huh?
Shut it! We don't take on the outside telling us how to run business here. Now back up shopping at your greasy ass out of town. No, he's a gangster. It's like, you're just some rival. Look, I've already got everything cleared with the city office. I don't give a fuck! You're handing out zero interest indefinite term loans, right? You got another thing coming if you think that'll shit'll fly around here. Okay, pal, I get it. You're a local competitor and you come to chase me up, alright? Well, you needn't worry. We're talking a different type of clientele. I doubt we'll interfere with your business. We'll just pick them up after you threaten to kill them.
Huh?
Did I say you can talk, jerkwad? I ain't here to chew the fat with you. I'm here to tell you to piss off or else. Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. I'll have to ask you to leave. You wouldn't want to cause a disturbance, now would you? You're gonna regret this. Fine, if you ain't gonna listen, prepare to meet your maker! Okay. Okay, man. You were meant to be the friendly Osaka. How dare you? Can I not taunt at full health, or can I not taunt because I'm holding them from the back? So I gotta do it. I gotta do that on the other side. There, you gotta do it like this. Bam. Oh, the guy had no fucking health. The guy had no health at all. You sure can fight. Where'd you learn to move like that, huh? Thanks. We good now? Has there been any explanation why Akiyama can fight so well? I mean, I understand that it's like Akiyama would get into a lot of fights because he's like directly cribbing on like scum criminal loan shark business. So this situation of a loan shark being like, hey, you're making it so it's harder for us to screw over people, I'm gonna fight you now, is common. So Akiyama would be used to defending himself. I get that. Is that like the entire explanation for why Akiyama can fight the way that he can? Like, I understand, like, the fighting style is expressive of his personality. He's a very flashy person. He makes a lot of spectacle, so he's someone whose fighting style is spectacle driven. It's a lot of big flashy kicks. I get that, but like, where did he learn it? Like, every other character is just like, yeah, they're a Yakuza, so they learn to fight at some point, or they're a cop. This is because his business gets dirty. He's just that used to defending himself, and he's that cool that it's just like, yeah, I just learned how to kick people really well.
Cool.
Yeah. Glad we sorted out this one misunderstanding. Here, let me give you a little something. Got it! Huh? Where's my wallet? Hold on a sec! Fucking asshole. Asshole! Get out of my way! Scumbag! There we go. Okay, throw! Die already! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, slide under! Oh! Come back! Oh my god! Assholes using the technique of having the camera fuck up. Can I heat move? I think you can only heat move if you're the one who's being chased. Or at least that's how it was in the previous game. I can't remember about this one. Ow! I'm actually really low on health. I was about to say, my health's actually getting really low. I need the health restores. There it is! There it is. Asshole! Asshole! Come on, don't make me run. You want to get kicked around some more? Ugh, sorry. It was just instincts. I'm Pete. Can I go now? Whatever you want. Here, take this as a housewarming gift. If he just takes it again. You better not go for my pockets again. I'm worried. I'm exhausted. A tattered Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Well, let me know if you ever need a hand. Be seeing ya. What? Yada yada. It's always tough moving to a new town. Skull. Bro, fucking. The scarf is so shabby looking, enemies will take pity on you, making them less likely to crowd around you. Oh, by the way, we got the roulette item. Yay. We got a roulette item. Yay. One day we'll do the gambling in a Yakuza game. I'm actively lying to you right now. No, we fucking won't. Okay. Jesus. I gotta level up. Alright, no. I'm like halfway next time. Okay, let us save. Let us save. Let us save. We're gonna do a bit of a bloop. We're gonna save. We're gonna go get some food in us. Well, that'll help because we're gonna do Tatsuya as Akiyama, which sucks. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna go and get some food in us. And then there's a sub-story at the end of the stream. Oh, we're gonna go to the skewer place because the guy might have a new thing for his menu. We're gonna go there. Don't find me, don't find me, don't find me, don't find me, don't find me. Pop! Get away from me. Not this one, this is a Maria. That is sushi, I believe. It's further down. It's next to, that's right, it's next to Stigil. It's next to Stigil. That's, there's Stigil. Sorry, this is Stigil. It's next to Stigil. There it is! Oh! That's, yeah, he's the guy at the front. Yeah, it's literally his statue out the front. Yeah, the guy that, yeah, the guy there is, yeah, his statue's there. I see. I understand now. Let me show you your table. I see now. There he is! What should I get? There he is. Is any of this new? Did he actually make a new thing for his menu yet? Did he actually make... Is any of this new? I don't know if any of this is actually new. I'm not sure if any of this is actually new. But basically, you can see like the cost of it and just like, yeah, like 240s will just like fill us up. We don't need to order the big things because we can just order this. And it's like, there we go. Our health is now full. I had 1 shrimp and 1 scallop, and now I am full. I can't possibly eat more than 2 skewers. Cannot possibly eat more than 2 skewers. Okay, now we go over here. Cursed Print Circle? Oh no. Not the Print Circle minigame. I'm bad at Print Circle, and I think... Well, I should know. It's like, everything's like on 1 and something. But I'm pretty sure the cheat sheet that I wrote for Haruka, another new from restaurant, boo! Boo. I'm the one saying boo words. It's so damn dry. Driving me nuts these days. Then edge a guy has to take care of his skin. Hi there, dry man. Cursed Print Circle? It's so weird. You know that Print Circle machine at Club Sega? They say a ghost sometimes appears in your photos. Huh? What do you mean a ghost? I don't know. Heard about it in class. They call it the Cursed Print Circle. We gotta go check it out. Huh? It's probably gonna be scary, but you wanna go? Why was one of them fashionable? They're both wearing the same thing. Cursed Print Circle, huh? Might be worth checking out. Sure, Akiyama. Definitely worth checking out the Cursed Print Circle. Man, I don't see this shit in Australia. Where you've got, like, the giant statues, like, on top of the, like, restaurants. Like, I can't go to a place where there's a giant pig statue and, like, a bowl that's hanging over it. Or a guy here who's serving up several platters. Or a giant dragon. Or the man's face is just, like, holding the TV. Or the giant blue pachinko machine demon is just sitting there. Or certain bully boys. We went through this city so much just looking at everything, and I never noticed the certain bully boys. I never noticed that before. That's just a poster. That I can find in Australia. Maybe not specifically certain bully boys, but you know. But like, there's a giant hook here. There's a takoyaki there. So I'd be like, I'll buy Sunbury place outside of Sunbury. That, I mean, that would make sense. It would make sense. Like, the golf place has a bunch of... Is that like a... Is this a requirement if you, like... If you open up a business in this shop? In this street? Is it, like, highly recommended that, by the way, your business needs some form of 3D picture out the front? You need to have a giant bluefish. Or, like, a giant... half circle, I guess. It's like the one place down the end has the giant crab, and it's just like, well, that's now this street's gimmick. It is now part of like the local regulation. If you open up a business here, you need that to have one of those as well. Whee! Oh, I thought I was gonna do the triangle. The triangle. Well, never mind. I was gonna beat the shit out of his asshole again. Whee! I gotta do the wall ones. I'm pretty sure Akiyama's wall heat moves are actually different. From memory, Akiyama's wall, like, grab and do against a wall moves are actually different. From memory. From memory they are. Like, you grab someone and bring them next to a wall. I'm pretty sure they're different. I'm gonna grab a shit at. Never mind. I thought he kicked him against the wall. I thought he kicked him against the wall. I'm wrong at something. Oh. Lightning legs! Oh! Yeah, I got the triple now! I got the triple. So I also forgot I had this. That's the wrong one. I forgot I had the triple on that. There it is! Hell yeah. Such a long combo, you don't even get a chance to use it all the time because people will just die early. Alright, Cursed Print Circle. Ooh, scary. the ghost doesn't show up or the ghost poses poorly if you don't time it right. So get ready. Now, from memory, they're all basically on 1 and something left, but I don't remember exactly. It's the Cursed Print Circle. Quickly, get in. Photo booth, huh? Just haven't had a photo book with me. I got a Print Circle book. There it is. Is this the cursed one? Am I looking at the cursed one? Is this the cursed one? I forget which one does which. Local exclusive. I forget which one. Also, to be fair, they're different characters. They could be different. But like which one you have to press. A little on that one. Still a little long on that one. I did it! I took photos. Yeah! Yeah! Love to see you smile! I did it. I am unsure what I do here. Do I just take photos until a ghost appears? Oh, there's talk on this one. Oh, they're in the other booth. Ghost shows up in the background, huh? That's what they say. Wouldn't it be awesome if that was true? Huh? More like terrifying. Take the picture. They're in the other booth. That's why. Ah, monster in the photo! Huh? Where? Here, right here! Huh? That's me in it, Wit. Well, that sucks. And it goes to this pic. Just a couple of babes. Way to be modest there, such a shit, son. Well, I guess it was just an urban legend after all. Oh, well, let's go. All this making pretty faces and posing for the cameras making me hungry. Well, that figures. But since I'm here, I might as well take a photo as a souvenir. The Cursed Print Circle. Ghost said some ghost piece in the background. Should I take a picture? Let's take a picture! Going to investigate, I may as well see it through. Oh, I was gonna play them. Okay, let's see how they turned out. Ah! That's as fake as they come! That's the ghost! Hey, hold it! Are we gonna do a chase? Why are we... The guy was just playing a prank on us. Why are we beating him up? It was just a silly joke. Why are we beating him up? Chase the ghost! He took a funny photo! Quick, we have to murder him! Lol. Lol. Lol! Gotcha! Gotcha. Okay, I need... You're gonna need a... Oh god, he got the bottle. Oh, he got the bottle! No! Bottle back! Hey, come here. Oh, shit! Watch out! Yeah! Slide under. Bam! Come back here, ghost! Come here, ghost! Bam! Oh, oh, he's gonna get that. No, there we go. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Kill his ass! Yeah! Ghost died! Slid one of my headphones! I'm not bothered to change it out, so I'm just gonna turn up the one that I have left really loud. Because I'm not bothered to change it over. Man, I'm bait. So anyway... Every time Akiyama runs, he makes a comment about just like, I am now exhausted. So anyway, what's your deal? I'm sorry. Wait a second, I've been through something like this before. Huh? Well, actually, there's no harm in your prank, and I don't intend to do anything about it. I'm not sure why I chased you, to be honest. I was about to say, why did we beat him up? It's just a silly prank. Then, we'll accept this. Just a little way to say sorry. I got a sacrifice stone. So why do you do it? It's really fun photobomb people's Prince shots all dressed up like that. Well, at first, I just photobomb people. But I'm seeing everyone get scared and freak out. I figured dressing up would be way more fun. Just making sure they get their money's worth. No one wants that dummy. Besides, why are you still wearing the mask? You don't mean to apologize. Show some respect and take it off. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay. Normal dude. Others, I don't care what you're doing, like throwing glass bottles at their head. You know, for a guy who likes terrifying high school girls, you're pretty nondescript. Well, yeah. Alright. Take it easy from now on, okay? You don't cause the arcade any trouble. I'm sorry. I think I'm ready to let go and move on from this sort of thing. It's time. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah. I'll be going now. So much for that. Well, a ghost that a shade on the clothesline. Wait a minute. I didn't get any experience for that. I guess I should tell those high school girls at Club Sega. Okay, we're just gonna go back to Club Sega. No, don't tell them. That's weird. Don't go and Akiyama. Don't go and tell the high school girls. You've not said a word to them. And if you go up to them and say, hey, you know that ghost you were worried about? I found out the cause of it, and he won't harass you anymore. They're gonna think you're the creep for being like, why were you listening to us? That's his girls again. Phew, I can't eat another bite. Wonder if that Friend Circle room was really just BS. Wanna try it again? It's still going on about that? Guess we quit after only one try. Still going on about it. I suppose I should fill them in. Pardon me, ladies. Did I hear you say something about a cursed Prince Circle? What do you want, Pops? Oh, the disheveled look. Can't say I disapprove. Huh? Such really? You're into that? I way prefer Nonomiyaka. What was that you were saying? Something about Cursed Prince Circle? Ain't you kinda old to be shown an interest in ghost stories? It's hardly. Don't worry, it wasn't a ghost, just an outman stalking you. Man, that sounds worse. Totally super childish. But yeah, have a look at this. See? That's just a guy. Oh, yeah, that's him. The whole Ghost Prince Circle thing was some guy pulling a prank. Oh, hey, he doesn't have the mask yet. This must be from when he was just starting. I chased him down just now. Man, he was fast. So I managed to call him. He seemed pretty sorry. I doubt he'd be doing this again. What? Those are the looks. What are you talking about, dude? This guy died 3 years ago. Eh? He was always photobombing people in that Prince Circle. One day, someone got pissed and chased him all over town. Poor guy ran to the street without noticing a red light, and well, that was that. Oh, that's why he was saying that. Wait, what? That's why he said it felt like he'd done it before, and it's about how time for him to let go and move on. What? What? Time to. What? Ever since he's been photobombing that Prince Circle from beyond the grave, or so people say. So what do you mean you met the guy? Wait. Are you trying to pick us up with that lame story? That's adorable. A for effort. Oh, is that what this is about? Nice one, but I found one guys had the direct approach. No smooth moves for me. This was fun though. Bye! Is that guy does it go like go maybe Sorry, Akiyama, it's your turn for the supernatural sub-story in this game. No coppers to invade your story, but you do get a ghost. Just the, what? He seems so confused, like, what's happening? What do I want? I want combo speed boost. What am I talking about? I want double quick step. There's also, I also have double. So many. I'm learning shit so quickly that I'm losing track of everything that I've learned. Like, I'm already like level 8, and this is the first day that I play as Akiyama. But again, as Mysticism said, you don't play for him anywhere near as long as any other character. So he levels up way fucking faster. Which I'm okay with. Which I'm super okay with. I do appreciate though that like Haruka and Akiyama might like share main story sections. Which I get, which I understand. I was mentioning it before in terms of just like how long you go as Haruka doing very similar things. It feels like Akiyama coming in here is because they're super aware of that. They're super aware that it's just like Haruka's main story stuff is a lot of the idol games, and all of her side content is also just an extenuation of the idol stuff. And also, all of her battling on the street is related to the idol stuff, and half of her sub-stories are about being an idol. So it is a lot of very similar things, and like if you're doing all the jobs and everything, then it is like a lot of very similar things. It's a lot of fun, and I'm still very much enjoying it. But it does seem like they understand that it's just like, yeah, if you had nothing but Haruka for as long as the other characters, some people might start getting tired of it. So let's have Akiyama come in to break it up. So you do get some normal combat and everything like that. But what I appreciate is, like, even if, like, Akiyama doesn't get his own side section. Akiyama, like, not side section, but, like, Akiyama doesn't have his own side story thing. Like, Akiyama's side story is just sharing it with Haruka's in the picture, and he doesn't even really do anything other than just, like, he's part of the main story now. And, like, even if he doesn't have his own one of these, I appreciate that they give him just as many sub-stories. That is, like, people like Akiyama, people want to play as Akiyama, we're bringing him back from the previous game. So let's make sure that at the very least, in terms of sub-stories, you still get a lot of fun with him. You're not going to be playing for him as long as some of the other characters and everything. He doesn't have as much of his own unique things going on and everything like that, but so you get a lot of stuff that still involves Akiyama and his personality. He has a bunch of sub-stories for it. I do appreciate that. Excuse me, but, are you Mr. Bad Boy? Mr. Bad Boy, because this dialogue rating always stops when there's a period. Who's Mr. Bad Boy? Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. Sure. Listen, are you meeting someone? Since you don't know what the guy looks like, I'm guessing it's someone you met online? I thought I recognized the uniform. She must go to the same school as Haruka-chan. Akiyama, you have noticed it? Okay. That uniform. Which school is it from? It's a local high school, right? I'm sorry, but would you mind leaving me alone? Oh, sorry about that. None of my business. My apologies. And I keep you waiting, sweet cheeks. You're Kazumi-chan, right? Yes, that's me. Are you, Mr. Bad Boy? In the flesh, baby. I see you like I seen came in uniform. But look at you! You're fine, fine, fine! I approve. That's not total, eh? I want to get a much closer look at you. You're saying this in front of another person. But I don't... What's wrong, baby? You want the money, don't you? Come along now. Okay. I'm deeply uncomfortable. I know it's Yakuza and all that, but my man really looks like he drew his beard on with a marker. Must be one of those paid relationships. Guy's headed straight to a love hotel, I bet. There's a love hotel at the south end of Shofukucho. Damn it, I've seen way too much to stay out of this. If it's literally a fucking high schooler, okay. If it's another woman, then it's just like, yeah. I mean, it's this world, so it means, like, it's the world of Yakuza. It means that he's going to harass her, even if it's a normal one, and everything like that. But it's also, like, even if it was consensual and everything like that, it's a high school. Like, okay. Sorry. Eek! Oh, is this not... Sorry, I think I stumbled into a different sub-story. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Are you okay? Buster Wolf. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. What about you? Are you alright? It looks like you took the worst of it. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that I'm in a bit of a hurry. Oh, sure. Go ahead. You don't have to worry about me. So sorry. I have to go. There's a girl in a hurry. Wonder what's going on. Why am I getting a suspicious phone call after girl in a hurry? Hello? Oh, Yamara! Hey, it's Yamara. Akiyama-san, I was wondering, are you free right now? I should be. What's up? So, there's so many things happening right now. Sorry to trouble on you all of a sudden, but do you think you could get over to, Ashitaba Park? Why? A girl got lost, so I told her to go there and wait. Her name's Strawberry Maya. Her agency's pushing it real hard right now. You know what? Can't say I do. Yeah, it's understandable. Her agency's pretty small. It's totally on me, but I completely slipped my mind that I was supposed to be looking after her just for today. See, Amanda's getting married today. Since the agencies are pretty tight with one another, we agreed to look after Maya for the day. Stupid me, I forgot all about it! Because our, president died, and our schedule's booked solid. And you want me to pick up the slack? Bingo! Glad we're on the same page. There's really no one else we can turn to. I mean, you're in your own company, right? Surely you can be a talent manager for a day. Well, actually, I let my secretary handle that kind of stuff. In fact, she handles pretty much everything. It'll be okay. If anyone can do it, you can. You can on Akiyama-san. I mean, you also run a host desk a little bit. I don't know. What does being a talent manager entail anyway? My schedule already set for the day. You're pretty much just a chaperone. Oh, so Maya's been promoted as a naturally perky, quirky girl, so try to keep her in character. She's what now? Maya's actually really timid and proper and the like, but they're pushing her as a silly character. Why would they make a girl like that adopt that kind of persona? Oh, those are my call. Please, Akiyama-san, can you do this for me? I could really use your help. Alright, you owe me, Yamara-san. Ah, you're a lifesaver. Thank you kindly! Okay, explain my schedule. Listen closely now. Oh god, okay. Oh god, okay. Oh, there's so much going on. First, meet with Maya at Ashitaba Park and bring in a diner chair for a magazine interview. Next, I get a certain TV for a Love to See You Smile studio taping. And then finally, she's appeared on Certain Mori Love Check Quiz, also a certain TV. Get all that? Don't forget the order now. Magazine interview, Love to See You Smile, Certain Mori Love Check Quiz, alright? Perfect! I knew I could count on you. You got this, Akiyama-san. Talk to you later. This one sounds like it's going to be very easy to fail. Okay, first I have to find out Strawberry Maya at the Ashitaba Park. It's going to be the girl we run into, like, obviously. That one sounds like it's going to be complicated. I thought I was looking for a trafficking sub-story. I didn't realize I was going to be a manager for a day. I thought I was doing I thought I was working on trafficking. Where's the trafficking happening? Sorry, where was the trafficking going on? Subsidized relationships. South end of Shofukucho. So I guess that's just like, okay. I was like, I'm at the south end of West Shofukucho, so I guess it's like here, I guess. I guess that's where it means. I guess it means here. I just accidentally stumbled into a quirky pixie manic dream girl. There she is! There she is. Hotel Travis. Come on, baby, quit stalling. Oh, I want to. It's a paid relationship couple. Come on, Kazumi-chan, what's your problem? You can't back out now. Please, I decided I don't want to anymore. I want to go home. Now hold on, you're being unreasonable. Oh, they're all the show we're coming to see you. Junior is not about to be blue-balled. Hey, pal, have a heart, huh? You'd really force this girl into a place like this? I love how often Akiyama starts by going up to someone with the shit-eating grin on his face. He's like deliberately trying to piss people off so that he can have an excuse to punch them. I love it. What? Who the hell are you? I bet the girl said no. Tell Junior there to calm down and get out while you still have teeth. You stay out of this. And none of your business. Look, this is a paid relationship deal, isn't it? And with a minor, no less. It's grounds for arrest, you know. Shut you up! I told you to scream. Alrighty. Alrighty. Which one does he deserve? It's so hard to work out what he should get. He's gonna get this one. He's gonna get the long ass combo. There he goes. There he goes. Several knees directly to the jaw and the nose, and then a double kick to the face. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's appropriate. Hey! I'm so sorry! No more, please. and he gave me some money. Ah! Are you alright? How about you had enough of this paid relationship nonsense? I didn't do this because I wanted to. I didn't have a choice. You had no choice. Really that desperate for money? It wasn't about money. And then what was it about? Well, Kazumi, what do you think you're doing? Akiyami-chan! You telling me you lost a customer? We got things to do too, you know? It's irresponsible you not following through like that. Oh. The other girls at school are in the trafficking business for other high schoolers. What? Ah, so these girls are making you do this. But I don't understand. Why put up with it? Because I don't have any other friends at school. They said they'd ignore me if I didn't go on a paid date. Some friends. You'd be much better off without them. But if I didn't do what they said, they would bully me at school. They'd hit me and cut up my uniform and... Kazumi! How long you gonna talk to Yakuza? We gotta find us another John. Come on, we're going. You don't earn enough. How are we supposed to party? Wow. High school girls are evil, it turns out. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You want Kazumi to sell herself so you can goof off? That's gotta be a new low. I'd love to meet your parents. What do you know? How about introducing my big brother instead? I just beat up a guy, like... Hey, what's up, Amy? Cousin's gonna have some money today, yeah? You're into trouble or what? Skis is getting in the way. Keeps you on grade school morality bullshit and holding things up. Huh? What does it matter, old man? You got a problem with my little sis? Why don't you take it up with me, then? Okay. Let me get this straight. You're really Amy-chan's older brother. What, you pissing yourself now? So you ever thinking you can boss us around? Mister, you should run. They're capable of anything when they're mad. Run? Why? I'd rather police if they came along. Perfect timing, actually. Huh? What do you mean? Your little sister was really starting to piss me off. But I have this thing against hitting women, so frankly, I wasn't sure what to do. But now that you're here, well, problem solved, wouldn't you say? Real funny, old man. You're not from around these parts, are you? You don't know who you're dealing with. Bro, hurry up and stomp this asshole! Trying to find what John's is too much work. We'll just take his wallet after you're done with him. It's like, I wasn't about to beat up the high school girl, but she's evil? Ah, perfect! Ah, perfect! Now I have the people I can beat up. I was thinking I might have to hit a couple of the youngsters and just hit a guy so I can punch him instead for the sub-story. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Hey, don't you dare. Oi! I'm trying to do a heat move! Yeah! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Let go! Let go! Let go! Whee! Let fucking go! Let go! Hey! Oi! Off me! Hey! Stop! 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 Hey, excuse me. Gentlemen, that is very rude. Woohoo! Ha ha! Ha! Would you mind? Stop it! 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 Okay, so you literally can't even fire the skyrocket unless you have heat. Like, there is no just firing it option. Or do I have to be in fighting sense? No, okay. Yeah, you literally only fire it with the heat move. Otherwise, you just bash people up with it. Okay. Boom! Woohoo! Oh, they deserved it. Oh, mercy! I didn't realize you had a fucking fireworks launcher on you. We're sorry. Aniki, wait! Don't leave me here! Wow, man, you're amazing. You know that's not my name, right? You can call me Akiyama. Thank you, Akiyama-san. If it wasn't for you, I feel so stupid for being afraid of them. Alright. Well, sorry if I cost you your friends. No, it's okay. I was only with them because I was scared of Emi-chan's brother. I'm not gonna have anything to do with them anymore. I'll try my best to make new friends. We are having a conversation here. We are having a conversation here. I swear to God. Fucking people in the city, I swear to God. That's good. Actually, there's a girl who might be a good start. I think she attends the same school as you. Really? Her name's Haruka Sawamura. You know what? Akiyama's son. Yeah, Haruka-chan! Yeah, you might say that. She's so busy with being an idol these days, she hasn't had a chance to make many friends at school. Might say hi to her. I'm sure it'd make her happy. But she's an idol! Really think we could become friends? She's an idol, but she's also just an ordinary girl. And at your age, too. I'm sure she feels lonely at school with so few friends. Oh. I didn't think it would be like that. Oh, what comes some courage to try talking to her. I'd greatly appreciate it. I have to go now. Thank you, Akiyama-san! I now know that if they threaten me at school again, that some guy's gonna come up and shoot them with a fireworks launcher. Hey, Haruka, I know you're busy with the park's death, so I went out and got you a new friend. Thank you, Akiyama-san. What? What? Okay. We're gonna go over here. What we're gonna do is go over here. We will end it there today. I know it's a shorter episode. I think we should be like roughly 3.5 hours for the YouTube episode. I know it's a little shorter of an episode, but also that is kind of the plan. The idea is like if I stream on these days, my Saturday, I finish work later. I start streaming an hour and a half later, so they're going to be on the shorter ends. I'm almost at 8 p.m., if you're wondering. In terms of the time that it is for me right now, it's about 8 p.m. So, I would normally finish streaming between 6 and 7. So it's the shortest length stream, but it ends a lot later, so I will end it there. I am happy that we're back with Akiyama. That is, as the kids say, poggers. What do I do about the thumbnail? What do I do with the thumbnail? This is like, I've been racking my brain about this for so much of the stream, just in the back of my mind. Do I have it alternate? Because today we played as Haruka today. But what we did when we played as Haruka was run from Dynachair to Sky Finance so we could play as Akiyama. Do I have it just like, if I only play as Akiyama, then it's just Akiyama standing there? If I play as just Haruka, it's just Haruka standing there? But if I have a stream where we alternate, like, a decent amount between the two, and we do both, then they're standing next to each other for the thumbnail? What do I do? Like, do I just have them both in the thumbnail for the rest of this, because the part is for both of them? Or do I have the part alternate depending on who I'm playing as for that? Because that would make more sense. But then you're gonna, like, look through the list of thumbnails, and it's gonna, like, constantly change rapidly between... I don't know what to do. We'll work it out. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time, more Akiyama sub-stories. There is still at least 4 on the map. You know what? You know what might be a good time for it? Yeah, I'm saying this so you immediately know where I'm going with it, likely. How about next stream? We do the 4 sub-stories that are here. The training, there's also training, and then we can do the hostess. Because we have to do a hostess with Akiyama at some point. It's been a very long time since we did a hostess, because that was back in Saijima's part. Although that was relatively late in Saijima's part, because we were in prison / the woods for the first 3 chapters. So there was that. So, next time, it'd probably likely fill out a full stream. If we do the last remaining sub-stories on the map, we do the training, and we do the hostess. That would probably be a full-length stream. Hopefully that would... I can't imagine that being too long or too short. That's probably going to be the plan. We'll do that. That should be the plan. And then we'll worry about the fact that Park died. Then we'll worry about that. But, we'll worry about that a bit later. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, this is version 2. Signing out.
ダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで